Okay, guys, we are live. So for those listening at home, welcome to the Dungeon Musings YouTube channel. My name is Kevin Madison, and I will be your friendly dungeon master today. I am getting some weird pixelation on my thing here, though, so I hope that's not screwing up the intro. Today we are continuing on with our ongoing campaign, playing Jeff Talanian's very cool Astonishing Swordsmen and Sorcerers of Hyperborea. And with me today are the stars of the Reavers of Thule campaign. I'll go the order I've got you guys on the screen here. Tell us who you are, who you're playing, and what you hope to get for Christmas for your character. First up is Robert.
Yeah, I haven't been here for a couple of sessions, but I'm playing a Runegraver, Celt, Norse mix, and she's trying to figure out what the heck was going on around her while she was in the van. So
Nice.
and apparently wakes up and we're in a village, has no idea where we are.
Next up is Arlen.
Hi, I'm Arlen, and I'm playing Artair, and he's been around, but he nearly got, well, he sort of did get eaten by the giant centipede last time, so he's hoping, I think for Christmas what he wants is to not have that happen ever again.
That's a good wish. Next up is Carl.
Hello, I'm playing Iphigenia Acantadora. She is an Amazon warlock, and practically she would want like a magical weapon for Christmas, but her heart probably wants to catch Cain under the equivalent of a mistletoe in this world.
Somewhere Colin is blushing.
That's good.
And next up is Will.
Hi, my name's Will. I'm playing Amar, who is a Sikh monk from 18th century Earth. I think Amar just wants to level up. That's what he wants.
That's always what he wants.
Yeah.
I'm a simple man with simple pleasures.
Yep.
Those pleasures are hitting harder and running faster.
Yes.
Nice. And last but not least is George.
Hey, I'm George. I'm playing Mala Black, who is a Chimeri Celt warlock. I think he would like some spells, new spells, because he's got his go-tos. But they're not going to last much longer because of their effectiveness sort of decreasing as you go in levels. So hopefully I'll find a spell book somewhere.
Okay. I just found, guys, my plan. I was getting ready for the chaos to come here, and I just found I think from the beginning of the year, my list of games for 2020 or 2019. And I ran a lot of these.
Good.
Yeah.
Nice.
All right.
Awesome.
So, where we last left our heroes, I believe, was stumbling back into camp, right?
I don't know because I.
Oh, you're watching the camp.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I only.
Yalmar were watching the camp.
Yeah.
As was Reagan, for that matter.
Okay.
So these represent tents. Sorry.
Where is?
Yes, that's right.
Okay.
Yeah.
That really confused me. Like I was like, this is a town.
Yeah.
Yes, it's our town.
Yes. Where on earth? I've somehow misplaced Reagan. Hold on, I'll find her token. So
we built the city on rock and roll.
Who what do you call it? Who wants to do a quick recap, maybe to bring Robert up to speed as to what's happened in the last 2 sessions?
Ooh, I missed a session before, so.
Yeah, I only watched the beginning of the last session before I left.
So the last that just for people to know, the last I saw was Amar going with, still can't remember his name. The Inuit, Amagook, to catch up with the Lone Rider. So I got to the part where you guys were going to split up and flank him, but that's about all I got.
Yeah,
Okay.
we in that past 2 sessions ago, we kind of went up to that Lone Rider, and he was some kind of mercenary, and we talked to him for a bit, but that was interrupted by this 12.5-foot tall giant centipede, I guess.
Yeah.
And that was the end of that session. And so the previous session, maybe Arlen can tell us how.
Yeah, so giant centipede comes out, eats one of our guys that we paid so much money for, and then we were trying to like drive it off, but ended up killing it. And and then decided, well, we need to figure out if this thing's lair is nearby. So we took an expedition with Emagook, kind of tracking the thing, and went into its lair. And turns out there were more of them, because there was both like 30 tiny centipedes and another giant one. There's the Atlantean flame projector.
Yeah.
And
Ooh.
some cash money. And did I write anything else down? Some gems.
Man portable Greek fire thrower.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
So yeah, we got some loot from the centipede's horde, and none of us died to the centipede, so that was good too.
That's great.
Yeah.
Cool.
Awesome.
So that's
So
where we
whatever-
find. Oh, go
So
ahead.
whatever happened to the guy who was following us?
Oh, he is like tied up. Oh, we negotiated with him, and he basically said, "Well, I can't go back now." So we were like, "Okay, well then, hang out with us." So
Okay.
he's hanging with us.
Okay, great. And we didn't happen to get like 40,000 XP or something last time. So I have a lot more. What is I only
It
get?
was a pretty good haul last time. It was like 2,000.
Okay.
Yeah, it was better. It was
Yeah.
good.
Cool.
It was bad. Madison
Well,
was
I mean, the
such a
good thing-
skinflint.
I hate to say it, but there were less of us.
Yeah.
So, the XP award per person becomes more.
Yeah. When you're getting that.
Maybe
That-
if the full crew were there, it would have been like 2 centipedes, right?
Yeah, there you go.
That we fought.
Yeah, it would have been. Oh, actually, I to be honest, I this is the one campaign where I don't really put that consideration in. This is what you're facing, You guys figure it out.
We've done okay so far.
Oh hell yeah, yeah. No, it's yeah. I don't know if did we start doing that where we posted in chat? There you go. It's in chat actually. Yeah, we were smart last week.
Okay.
24.90 per player is what everyone walked away with last time. I don't know what the time before.
Session,
Yeah. Time
Time before was only like 100, and I've written down 165. So
Yeah, that's right.
Sounds. Yeah, 165. Yep, you're right.
That's after the 10%.
Yes.
Yeah, I think all of you guys
I think-
qualify for the 10% bonus. So
Yeah, we
Okay.
all.
right. So then our heroes come staggering back into camp. What are you thinking? What do we see happen next? It was Kane and Artair and Amar and Emagook. Although Emagook was kind of keeping watch. Oh, and Iphigenia
Iphigenia.
too. Yeah. So you guys
there are also 2 Iphigenias on the.
we have 2 Iphigenias?
You can never have enough in it.
Well, there's
Oh,
one there.
Yeah, I
one
cut
man,
and paste the
poor-
wrong one.
Poor Kane.
Yeah.
You say that so mean girl. It's because she's bigger and stronger.
Yeah.
Maybe not
There's
as
right.
good looking.
Yeah.
Get Reagan over here.
It's envy.
Yes.
Got spear envy.
Yes. but you have horn envy, and when she sees the group start to come back, she's prepping, although she's not making it until she sees if anybody's hurt.
Yeah.
So she's got the horn
I
ready if
feel
anybody
pretty-
needs it.
Kane and Artair are pretty banged up.
Pretty bad, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Kane took a brunt.
Yeah.
So let's see, what does she have? It's
Oh yeah, did we actually use healing potions last time too? I don't remember. I know that there...
He used one, like the where we got
Oh right, yeah, the jerky.
jerky or something.
Yeah. You guys need to hit the
Right.
Wemmick store again and top up on that stuff.
Would Reagan have had any more healing potions from the last couple of sessions? Like, did you guys get any before you left, or?
I don't think so.
Not from Tuleborg, no.
No.
Okay, so she doesn't have
We don't
anything
have
either.
anything from Tuleborg.
Okay.
It's laden with Ixianisms.
Yes.
Man, I'm in a good one today.
Yeah.
Everyone's laughing at my puns.
Laden with Ixionism sounds like a good alternative band name.
Yes. The members of Portishead have reunited, and
That's good.
it's a non sequitur, but I was thinking of Portishead because on Amazon Prime they've got a documentary about the history of 2000 AD, and it was it's pretty fucking good. It's called Future Shock, I think.
Oh,
Yeah, I think that's right.
Yeah, it's neat though. All right, so then Arter and Kane are pretty banged up. Reagan, did you say you were going to prep the your healing mead?
Yes, so it'll do 8 hit points per. So she's, when she saw dust or whatever showing that people would be coming back, she started getting ready. And when she sees, you said Arter and Kane?
Yeah.
We're kind of banged up. She
Robert,
basically goes toward...
You got kind of a Kilgore thing going on right now. Are you able to move your camera just to scooch down?
Oh, sorry. Yep.
That's okay. I wasn't sure if you were intending on it because this is what we saw for.
Okay.
Perfect.
Part of it was, part of it was I was eating my cereal, so I didn't want to see the. So, So, can you guys hear me from here?
Yep.
Okay, great. So, so she just preps it and then takes it to to Arter and Kane and quietly lets them recover. While of course she wants to know what happened.
Okay. So how much does it heal again?
It would be 8 hit points
Nice.
per level.
Excellent.
So
cool.
You guys are getting so high level now. I clearly need to do something.
Oh my gosh.
All right.
Why
so.
aren't you...
Oh, go ahead.
No. I like high level play as a GM. I'm just saying. I'm sure you do too. I mean, you play all the superhero games, right?
Yeah.
You like big damn heroes. So
Yeah, I totally have no issue with whatever level.
I know
you guys...
you're just joking. You're not like other GMs. Jason Hobbs who kill everyone at 3rd level. All right.
Yeah. Oh God. All right.
Shout out to Jason. I finally got to play with him again. I've been like missing him, but it's fun this week.
Yeah, his shoulder's been messed up the last couple of weeks. So, yeah. Although Arlen, you played with Hobbs this week, right?
Yeah, on was it Tuesday? I played his main game fell through, so we played some BX White Sands.
Yeah.
It was he did the sort of standard thing where he was like, "Oh, well, there's 3 of you. Let's throw a 7-hit die monster at the party and see what happens."
Well, because 3 times 3 equals 9, so you guys should have.
Yeah.
Of course,
math checks out. Well, I thought we might see him again today because he's been following up. For those listening at home, the Jason Hobbs who we're talking about, not only is the host of the Hobbs and Friends of the OSR podcast, he's also was an original player in our campaign and then had to drop out because of real life commitments. And he's been threatening to come back, and his character is a Legerdemainist. No, she's a purloiner. She's a religious thief. So we can, if there's an inbuilt reason for why she's been lurking around, and I've primed a kind of like story hook for when she comes back as well too. But he keeps almost coming, but not making it back. So
yeah, we played Solar Blades and Cosmic Spells, which is fun. I had fun. Good. Yeah, it's a fun game. It's more gonzo than George Straiten's Star Wars, but
right.
No.
Although I would say that Mandalorian is a kind of a little gonzo-ish for what what we're been used to with Star Wars recently.
Yeah.
It's more Wild West and crazy stuff. So
yeah. Okay.
In other words, it's Firefly.
Yeah. Well,
kind of.
Yeah. Okay, so guys, we're all back in camp. The healing horn has been passed around. What happens next?
I think Malo's going right up. Malo's going right up to the guys as they come suddenly back in or healing up and sees that they're very damaged. Obviously, he heard the screams prior to their going out there. So what did you find? What was there?
I guess I've probably been since I don't know if I'm the strongest now. I don't know how strong Archer is, and Kane's pretty beat up. So I guess I unlimber the backpack and the nozzle. And
Yeah.
We found this kind of neat, very very cool Atlantean I think, device.
Oh, Carl, I think you're being called.
Yeah, it's okay.
Is that
She says I'm too loud.
Oh.
So I tell him that it shoots out Greek fire.
Oh, that would come in handy. What happened to you all though?
We tracked the centipede that attacked the camp, the giant creature that attacked the camp. We tracked it to its lair, and we found its progeny and its mate, I guess.
Oh, did you?
They're coming. No, I'm just kidding. We saved some for you. No, we killed them all.
My hand went to my sword for like a second.
You should have been there because we could have used your fire hands thing.
I had to guard the camp,
Yes, apparently.
and nothing happened,
Yeah.
as far as I know.
So, but we also brought.
They were
we
very
didn't get-
afraid of
Other
him.
than that, I don't think we got a whole lot, right?
Mm.
I mean, treasure-wise, a few things. Share it with the group. Throw it into the. Who's the treasurer? I guess Amar is the treasurer. I don't remember.
No.
Oh, right, he disappears.
I
all the
think
time.
Malo is.
Oh, man.
I've sort of probably been the de facto.
Oh,
between
definitely.
Arlen and I, we've been sort of tracking.
Definitely, I find the engineer. You know, I guess there's like a head engineer or something, right? These guys. And
you
Diego
guys,
Moreta.
Yeah, Diego Moreta and I.
Yep.
Share with him the discovery of the Greek fire thrower.
okay.
That's really cool.
So I think like for him, that's beyond his expertise. Because this is not something that you would typically. The Atlantean civilization disappeared thousands of years ago anyway, and this would be the same as like, or the same rarity of like bringing like a wand of fireballs to a fight. It's something that is. He's not able to offer any additional insight into its function or its use or whatever.
I tell him how I think this would be kind of good in the enfilade area in front of the gate. That we could set it up so that if people try to attack the gate, you could shoot fire at them.
It shoots
try to-
fire.
Yes, it shoots fire.
He takes one careful step back.
I shake the tank.
Ooh.
Yeah, this is the fire, the liquid fire that becomes real fire. I don't know. I'm just making this up.
Water fire.
Right. It probably like, yeah. Well, I don't. We never shot it on water, so we don't know if it like napalm. It would kind of just.
Yeah.
Did you use this device?
No, we should have, but we did not. We felt like taking the babies out one at a time instead of wholesale. Actually, we was too heavy to carry. So
Diego kind of
Look
shakes his
at
head.
it
He says, "You killed babies?"
baby centipedes.
Yes, of
That's
course.
a lot better.
Oh.
Are
We
there
don't
any?
kill- We don't kill babies. Those second sons kill babies. We don't kill babies.
Yeah.
I'm sure they do. Are there any markings on this device at all?
Yeah, there are. There's this thing has what do you speak Atlantean?
I have a Hellenic Atlantean.
Oh, okay, yeah. So there is
Oh,
it.
awesome.
It is in a much older script than like you can kind of figure like old English to modern typeface kind of thing, and there's descriptions on it for its function. There is a wand or a tube of some kind that comes out from some rope that attaches to the side of this thing, and then the tube itself. Basically, it's a flamethrower, and that's the way what the description on the device indicates. And it looks like it's been fairly personalized as well too. So they've got the Atlanteans didn't necessarily mass produce stuff, or if they did, there was still a great deal of care put into them. So there was lots of little etchings and so forth on the outside of this thing to add some extra details, all with kind of a flame, flame kind
Motif.
of characteristic or motif. Yeah, thank you for the thing. Why don't you give me, Malo, your intelligence is an 18, right?
Yes. That's
Yeah,
right.
give me a D6 roll, please.
Actually, my intelligence is 16. Sorry.
Oh no!
My strength is 18.
Oh no! That's fine.
I know. Roll a d6. Here we go.
That is a big difference for
It is.
test.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because like 16 to 18, you go from 3 out of 6 to 5 out of 6.
Yeah, but I got a 1, so
But you got a 1, so that's good. Yeah, so I think the reason I wanted you to roll to see whether you can kind of place this chronologically whatsoever. And this stuff seems pretty old, even as far as Atlantean goes. It's kind of like early to mid period Atlantean as opposed to late.
Huh. Okay, cool. All right, so I take my time sort of inspecting it and looking it over.
Now, if you talk to the other guys,
this is good.
they did find carvings on the inside of the cave as well too. There were, yeah, like graffiti basically in ancient Atlantean as well too. No one, I think somebody could recognize the script but didn't understand the words. I don't remember who that was, but there was the kind of graffiti. I think it was Kane that noticed it because it was like soldiers. It was like what soldiers would leave behind when they're if they're stationed in a point for too long and they're too bored. They get to graffitoing the place.
How far was this cave?
I think it was about 4 hours away.
Yeah, it was.
Okay.
Good distance.
Yeah.
Well, I'm not gonna. It doesn't seem to make sense for me to go out there and read some graffiti. So maybe if we're passing back this way or something, I'll check it out.
Ophelia as a whore. Oh, well, this is worth the trip.
Right. Oh, that was 8 hours of travel. Great.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, it wasn't like formula or magical spells or.
No, it was like crude pictures
Kane said it was like dirty pictures and soldiers graffiti.
Yeah.
That's great. Okay.
All right. So then, it is early morning. The camp is beginning to stir right now. The rest of you guys are pretty exhausted. But are you going to set out for another day's journey then?
I guess I'll ask you guys, how are you feeling? You need to rest?
I'm fine. I don't know how Archer and Kane would be my concern because they took the brunt of the creature's attack.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I think Kane is back to full with the magic mead because I'm not entirely sure because Colin had done something to his hit points and lowered the maximum accidentally. So I put the maximum back up, and I'm just assuming that he's back to full after the healing points because he was only like stepping down.
Yeah.
And Arter will be okay. He stands at the back and shoots arrows. So.
Okay. So maybe we should we'll reform with our vanguard, but possibly not have Kane in the vanguard this time. We'll let him continue resting in the back.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, I need to grab one thing, guys. Talk amongst yourselves. I'll be right back.
Yeah. Who we had in the vanguard 2 sessions ago is Amaguk, Arter, Kane, Amar, and Malo. So I don't know. Obviously, Robert, you weren't here, so I don't know if Reagan would want to be there. So we basically had a force that was ahead of the main group of all of our, footmen and mounted horsemen.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, we're on horses, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Reagan would volunteer. I don't think she's a natural.
Iphigenia would be up in the.
Okay.
I mean, she has a.
Great. So maybe the five.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do we have anybody who's watching behind as we go, like trailing the thing, just in case anything comes up from behind?
I thought we have like outriders, don't we?
You do have mounted. Yeah, the part of your mercenary group includes mounted crossbowmen.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So they can watch the back.
Okay.
Unless
and light horsemen.
Reagan wants to do that.
No. They can. Anytime she goes by herself, she gets in trouble, and then. So.
Okay. So let's do this, guys. Let me move you back to. Where is it here? The main Thule map. I really need to replace this. It's one of the things you do over the holidays. Replace the first draft of the travel map with my current version, the finished version, because I changed all the colors in it too. And my so I'm not getting a print version to you guys before Christmas because my printer is shutting down her shop.
Oh.
Yeah, so I'm still gonna get copies to you guys. It's just a matter of figuring out how Vistaprint can print the what do you call it, the version that I want on the canvas and whatnot.
Yeah, that's super awesome. I'm excited for it, and no rush.
Yeah, no hurry on that.
Yeah.
Oh, you got to keep hurry, otherwise I'll find out something else to work on. So
Yeah.
keep the pressure. Madison, where is it? Come on.
Got who I was talking
Hurry
to.
up, Kevin.
Yeah.
It's on with it.
All right. So, guys, then let's do this. First, would George make a percentile roll, please, for water. Agua. That's what I was collecting is everyone's favorite.
I somehow lose water that we had.
What is that, your bedside reading?
It really was on my bedside.
I knew it. I knew it. I'm that guy. Been there, done that.
Oh yeah, no, my it's really a hazard. 'Cause I have a huge stack of books. I'm like, well, maybe I'll read this. Maybe I'll want to reference this. So I get the Leaning Tower. All right, so unfortunately, this stretch of Thulean tundra is as parched as the other region. So in the morning, you're not able to come across that. The camp assembles. Do you do anything for the guy who was eaten as well? Like, are you putting him, burying him? Are you burning him? Are you sticking his body with you? What are you thinking here?
When that wanky Jim.
Yes, in Wanky Jim.
It seems like we should burn his body, right, in case the blight gets him.
Yeah, that's probably the best idea.
Okay. So that it may prove more difficult than you expect, because remember, there's no the combustibles available out here are not huge, and it does take a fairly big fire to burn a human body.
But you forget, we have a flamethrower.
Oh, you have a flamethrower? Yeah. Well, I mean, if you want to use up a charge from it, testing, clear on the range.
Actually, to be honest, it might be a good use of the flamethrower to do a test.
Yeah.
So we make sure that whoever's using it isn't pointing it backwards or.
Let me roll the decipher artifact.
One thing I forgot.
You can grab that. Oh, I have those tables from the new Barrier Peaks.
Oh yeah.
It has all those.
Yeah.
I want to use that old Gamma World thing.
Yeah. That was always fun.
Yeah.
Yep. You blow yourself up.
Mm-hmm.
I forgot that in because we one of the guys John is playing a gnome in the AD&D game. I forgot that they have a percentage for magic items to malfunction.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah, he would definitely be the one to give this flamethrower to.
I'm not sure awesome is the word I would use for it.
Well, yeah, as long as you're not him.
Yeah.
What is this? Okay, what did I call this device again?
Why?
I don't think you told us his name.
I'm just calling it a man-portable Greek fire thrower. MPGFT. That's what I call it. Because I don't want. I'm trying to avoid using flamethrower.
Carl, you're ex-Navy, aren't you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, awesome.
The military acronym.
Me too.
I thought you guys both were. Yeah, I apologize. On Veterans Day, I was going to send a message to both of you guys, but
I thought we overlapped somewhere, but of course never met each other.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I was in Norfolk, and then I did like a mini tour in Westpac.
Oh yeah, I never made Westpac.
So.
Okay. This explains the outstanding use of initialisms or acronyms. God dang, I can't remember what this thing is called.
Do you remember what book you found it in?
Oh no, it's unfortunately it's in the Ash book.
It's in the main book?
Yeah, it's in the main book.
Oh.
That's what PDF searches for.
Yep, that's what I'm.
It's not called Man Portable Greek Fire Thrower.
It is not. It is called. Where is it here? It's not under special missile weapons. I think it's under the magic, like the magic items, the miscellaneous magic items.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Yeah, I'm drawing a complete blank right now as to what the darn thing's called. Because I'll get you guys to check for how many charges are in it.
There is something called a flamethrower.
Oh, that would be it then. Flamethrower. There you go. Yeah. Okay, so that's the device.
486.
Yes.
475.
So it holds a maximum of 60 seconds of fuel when sprayed and ignited simultaneously. So here's something I'll let you know with your 1 that you rolled on your check there, Malo, is that you can actually, this fuel can be replaced with 20 flasks of incendiary oil. However, it must be conducted by a master alchemist or consequences can be, quote, deadly.
Okay, that's fair.
Yeah. So, whoa, geez. Someone give me a roll of 9d8, please. This will be for the initial round and the follow-up round of damage.
I can do that.
Right.
Did it go through?
Yep.
It did.
Okay.
So, yeah, who's the one? Is it going to be Iphigenia who sets this thing off?
I don't know. I guess I could. I mean,
Okay.
Came up with an acronym. I mean, I feel like.
Yeah, you did, yeah.
we're burning the big centipede body, right?
Well, I guess it's an initialism because we're not saying
Yeah, that's true. We could say that, but
we could say that.
This was to burn the body of the fallen person.
And the giant centipede.
Yeah, we should.
Oh, you're torching the whole thing. Yeah. So the you know, everyone's cleaned up or cleared up the camp. You've got your area clear. Iphigenia walks up with this giant thing. Iphigenia, give me a 1d6 roll too, please.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, I should have let Iphigenia do it. I don't know why I was. When you said somebody.
Oh yeah, no, I'm fine with that. It's just, I want to know how much fuel is left.
Okay. Oh, okay, got it.
2. Okay, so you will have one more round's use of this fuel left after this one. So you there's this jet of or a tongue, I guess, of flame that goes out, completely consuming the remains of the individual and the henchman and the centipede. It continues to burn like incredibly brightly for another 10 seconds, and then it kind of dies down. But it has reduced the centipede and the other to ash. Apart from the chitin, there is some of that tough chitin is now scorched and cracked and left behind. If anyone wanted to harvest that stuff, but. Otherwise, yeah, so that is that body is taken care of, and this thing appears to function, and it does a shit ton of damage.
And we can tell that there looks like one use left.
From sloshing the thing around, yeah, you can hear there's a lot more empty space, and I think because of your roll too, like you probably figured out where the fuel area is. You opened it up and kind of looked in there. You glared at Diego when he was smoking his pipe near it, and then. No smoking near the pumps. Come on. Awesome. And then to put the the cap back on, and so you've got at least one good round of this. But if you got some incendiary, and maybe it's in conversation with Diego, that because he's an artillerist, he probably has an idea of like use of pitch and incendiary oils. He knows an alchemist back in Tuleborg. So if you guys need to restock. I think there may even be a chance of him having it. Why don't we... I'm going to say it's going to be So there's a 1 in 6 chance of him being able to top this thing up altogether. So if you roll a 1 on a d6 roll, then he's got that. If you roll a 2, he's going to have, we'll say 1d3, enough to make 1d3 of uses. So someone give me a d6 roll first here.
Carl, do you want to?
No.
Since you got it.
No.
I rolled it already.
All right. How about Arlen? Arlen hasn't rolled yet anything this morning.
I think Amar took.
Amar got it. Okay. He unfortunately doesn't have. The what they've brought with him is arbalests and maybe like they've they could, if they got access to wood, assemble like a catapult or something like that, or a trebuchet.
Those beastmen didn't have anything like that, like be able to drop pitch over the side. They didn't have
no
the castle.
No, I mean, fortunately, they seem to just
thankfully
deploy giant javelins
instead.
Yeah. So, all right.
That's cool.
Then, well, let's set out for the second day of travel here. The army is on the move, and so is that where you guys were planning on going?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay. So another day of travel of the group heading along. We've got one person who is a outrider at the back. Okay, and we've got riders at the front. Who is it Amaguk who's kind of leading the pack here at the front, or what?
That's what we had originally, yeah.
Okay, so then Amaguk is level 1? Amaguk would have got well, he didn't take part in the adventure last night, apart from he didn't attack and didn't do whatever, yeah. So they will gain XP because they're actual henchmen, not just hirelings. He will, if you take him or you take, what's his name,
Yalmar?
Yalmar, yeah. I say Rolfgar, but that's, yeah. Yalmar, if you take them along on the adventures with him and they actually, participate, then they will gain XP as well.
Right.
But anyway, he is out, so if he's level 1, where's my skills here? Oh, did you guys check out the PDFs for the new adventures yet?
Yeah,
I downloaded them, but I haven't read them.
Yeah, the Atlantis one's cool. I played that at North Texas, or a part of it.
Right.
Texas RPG Con.
Yeah.
I like that one a lot. I flipped through the Seawolf's Daughter, and it looks pretty neat.
Cool.
So, yeah.
I'm excited for the actual physical copies.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, me too. I find I don't enjoy the PDFs as much.
Yeah.
I spent enough. What's that?
I like having them if I need to look something up, like we were just trying to find that flamethrower.
Yeah.
But I prefer to read the physical copies if I can.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
So I'm taking like a giant stack of books to New York for our epic New Year's Eve.
That's gonna be so great.
Like half of my luggage is books.
Oh man, that session's gonna be awesome. We've got I've got 5 player characters together so far, 2 of which need to be typed up. Yeah, it's the one thing we didn't need to be aware of is that there are a lot of prompts for modifiers in when you make the dice roll. Like it's like 4 clicks before you actually roll a dice.
Yep. Okay.
Yeah. But apart from that, it worked really, really well. Like the thing worked pretty well.
Right.
Okay, so I need my book. I was trying to look up his tracking, and I couldn't see it on the DM screen. Because I know as a huntsman he's got that ability.
Yeah.
Go. Ranger.
Huntsman tracking. Wilderness. A base 10 and 12 chance to find, identify, and follow fresh tracks outdoors or in natural caverns.
Excellent. Yeah, give me a D12 roll, please. And why don't we do this, guys? I was thinking about this after last night's session. We had some henchmen, and we didn't expressly say who was going to be in charge of the henchmen, so they did nothing. They stood around for the combat going,
right.
So, who wants to take ownership of Amaguk? Amaguk is the huntsman.
I'll do it.
Okay.
Right.
And then who wants to take ownership of Yalmar? He's the...
I would ask, does anybody have any good knowledge of how clerics work in Ash? If not, I'm happy to do it.
I have some, but of course...
Robert, why don't you at least do it for this session?
Okay, sure.
What do you think?
Sure.
We can rotate him around.
Yeah. Yep.
Cool.
Okay. All right, then 10. Ooh. Fortunately, these are not difficult to follow. What he says, And I think, let's see here, we'll have it be for Artair as well, because Artair is also, as the archer, I'm assuming you're kind of keeping fairly close to the front as well, too. You look over and you can see that Amaguk is, and for those listening at home, Amaguk is, of course, our Inuit huntsman who instructed the party that they would be hiring him. So he's crouched over and looking down at something, and Artair, you walk up, and well, actually, you notice this as well too. As soon as you get a little closer, the light hits in just such a way where you can see he's crouching next to this depression that appears to be a crude humanoid footprint that is about maybe 5.5 feet long.
Wow.
So, and I think am I correct in thinking that Artur sort of slows his stride when he sees that thing?
Yep.
Yeah, so then Amaguk kind of looks up at you and says, he reads your reaction, he says, well, I don't think he says anything, he just nods mm-hmm. What do you say?
Can you tell, Amaguk, can you tell how recent this is?
Within days.
Within days. Have you seen any others along our trail?
He stands up and kind of looks around, and he says, some. There is a small band. Maybe 5. Ahead, though. They may be passing. And he gestures down at the side, and there, what you can see is there is the what would it be? There's 2 loose fish that, now rotted, covered in maggots, things swarming around. He says, shrugs his shoulders, fishing? Any of you guys can feel free to enter that scene as well, too. I mean, you guys would see.
Yeah, Malo would definitely step up, and when he hears you say, I'm going to mention fishing, Malo says...
Malo's got no idea. When you walk up there, you all you can see is the 2 of them are talking. You don't notice the footprint.
Yeah, I'm responding to the mention of fishing, so there must be, if someone's fishing, there's got to be water around here. What is this?
Yeah. So you walk up and you're standing kind of in the middle of the footprint, and Amaguk kind of looks at you, and he gestures down, and Malo, you turn and look, and you're like, oh! And step out of the footprint as if, for fear of something coming back down on you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Amaguk, kind of looks up and he points down to the south west or southeast, and he says the coast is not far.
I see. Well, that won't serve our needs in terms of potable water, so...
No. Though, it may mean they're heading inland.
Yep.
In our numbers, though, perhaps not a concern. But what do you guys think?
I'm not worried about it.
Yeah.
Seems like if they're heading inland, then we may have gotten lucky and just kind of passing ships in the night, missed them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wouldn't pursue them. So, but be wary.
Yeah.
George, I think you're muted.
George muted.
Oh yeah, George, you muted yourself.
Oh, you're muted again now. Oop.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
Did his mic die?
His mic is deceased.
No, it's got the mute symbol.
Yeah, I see the mute thing. I wonder if it just fell out or something. Mic
Weird.
malfunction, need to reconnect. Okay.
Here, I can post the... if you want to leave the Hangout and rejoin the Hangout, there you go. That's easier. Okay, so then otherwise the day, guys, is uneventful. You make camp. Do you make any special precautions for the evening, knowing what was stalking out there.
How's that?
Yeah, we can hear you again.
Yeah.
Sorry, what'd you say?
Well, I accidentally pulled the cord out of my mic, so that was just to show how much of an idiot I am. I was just saying we need to be on the lookout for. I agree. We shouldn't look for them, but we should be on the lookout for them.
Okay.
Right. We double the watch when we get to.
Yeah.
At least.
Okay. So, well, I mean, and they
definitely take precautions, right? I mean,
yeah. After that incident,
any archers have like arrows ready or whatever, just in case.
Okay. How much of the camp are you kind of foreseeing here? The reason I ask is, I mean, like it may affect their readiness if you're keeping a lot of them up all night and then marching them all day.
No.
Right. Have we gone our full travel speed for the day?
Yes, unfortunately, with you're able to get 1 hex a day because of the speed of the army.
Right. I mean, I feel like we're gonna see these things coming, or feel the ground shaking, or hear the crunching. So we probably don't need extra people necessarily, but we should do our watches.
Okay. Yeah. Instead of sleeping, we'll bolster the watch. Let them keep their same schedule, and we'll.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
Because
sounds
we're the heroes, so we don't need as much sleep.
Well, some of us missed last night, so
Right. True.
Yeah.
So maybe Artair should take the night off.
Is everyone back at full health again now?
Not quite. Almost.
Almost. Okay. So it is.
So, I'm just trying to think. Yeah, it's probably best to save the horn in case a number of us are injured overnight.
Yep.
Yeah. Well, you gain your hit dice plus your con modifier per night of rest anyway.
Yep.
Right. So you'll.
So I'll just take tonight off and rest. And...
Yeah.
And we can have Amberbook be one of the people who's on watch.
Sure.
It's an extra person.
Yeah.
So then we still get 5.
He was happy to do that. So great. You get the watch, and I think that your henchmen or your mercenaries are definitely, having gone through that experience with the centipede, they are much more alert for this evening too. But whether it's a question of that or just good luck, the evening passes uneventfully. And I forgot, George, give us a percentile roll too. Let's see if you found water.
Oh yeah. Okay. Go. Nope.
No.
Getting worse. I'm secretly drinking all the water.
Yeah. So next, give us another one for the morning, because otherwise we're getting up the next morning and setting out.
Hey, that's pretty good.
That is, you find, early in the morning, while you're sort of taking your morning constitutional, you do come across a source of potable water. Now let's see if we're able to refresh. No one has. Oh, you got Amaguk now. That's right.
Mm-hmm.
So Amaguk would have some survival stuff. Give me a sec here. He might be able to tell you whether this is poison or.
That'd be good to know.
It would be good, yeah. What game was it we had? In our Starfinder game, one of the players they came across, they went into a tomb, explored. They found a someone had carved a hole into the wall. They went through that. They found another chamber that had a pool of water in it, and our drow goes up and I'll taste it. The whole party's like, "What are you doing?"
That was a good session. I was watching that one.
Yeah, it's a really good game. It's a good group of guys too. And it turns out that for those, we got some Starfinder players here. Carl, the Quantum Golem from the Alien Archive 3 is fucking awesome to use against players.
Cool.
DR5 and a huge melee damage and immune to spells. It's just great.
Awesome.
It's pretty quick too. It's not slow and plodding like D&D golems either.
Cool.
And you can build some pretty fancy armor with it if you defeat it.
Ah.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Sorry guys, I'm trying to find the.
Yeah, I guess there's only like one mystic type in my group. They just shoot things.
No. Yeah.
I mean, they have two. So like the biggest damage dealer is of course the operative, can snipe from range.
Yeah.
But then they recruited in the adventures. The good thing about this party, they're not like they're not the type that kicks down the doors. They're always willing to parlay, and that has
nice.
really benefited them.
Yeah.
So they actually recruited another operative, so they have like a double sniper threat.
Oh wow.
So, which I don't mind. I mean,
no, I mean
they've been hit pretty hard with some things too. So.
Yeah, and that's then that's the point of playing those kinds of near future sci-fi things, is being able to do that kind of cool shit.
Yeah, use it to your advantage.
Yeah.
Set
Although
up your own.
I continually take away most of that stuff. They're in the middle of a desert. There's no internet connection.
Right.
Why can't I get bars? Because your DM is an asshole. God dang, sorry guys. I was reading this last night.
Yeah, I guess the only thing that kind of sometimes, I don't know if it ruins it for the other players, but sometimes like one of the characters is like a tech and has all the computer and engineering maxed out.
Yeah.
So it's trivial, even like a DC 30 is like trivial now. I mean, they're 7th level, so.
That's one thing that I've found with that one and PF2 is that like it's hard to intuitively know what the numbers, like what's good, what's bad when they roll it.
Yeah.
Once you start getting past the the range where they're regularly rolling in the like low 20s to mid 30s or early 30s, it's kind of like that's good.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You can look it up, but it's just not as intuitive.
Right. Intuitive, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you can make a list, and it's both of those games do a good job of giving you a list of ways to ways to scale those DCs, and it's a post-it away from having easy access. It's just, I guess I'm complaining about being lazy.
So, if you're looking for whether water is tainted, I can tell you.
It's 60, isn't it?
It is on page 59.
59
of the AD&D, and it's a paragraph right underneath the chance of finding water tables.
Yeah.
So the number to the left of the slash gives a percentage.
Got it.
Chance of
Awesome.
the
Thank you very
yeah.
much. Yeah, that's precisely what I was looking for. Excellent. Okay, so then, would you give me another percentile roll, please?
Alrighty.
Crystal clear, beautiful spring. So what do we see when you finally... I guess first off, what do we see as the spring, and what is Malo's reaction?
So he is kind of, discovering this and surprised to find it. He's just about to turn back and head back empty-handed once again because he was so used to that. And then he sees it and he rushes over and he's about to scoop some out, and then he stops and he kind of looks at it and takes his time to kind of inspect it first and sniff it. And he realizes, no, this is the untainted water. So he takes a big gulp of water with the cup of cupping it in his hands, and then he's going to go grab the guys and try to fill up as many water skins as possible.
Yep. So you take, and I think that Diego gets his, effectively the guy who serves as his quartermaster to go as well too, and they replenish all of their stores as well too. So you guys will have the whole army is rehydrated now, thanks to Malo's keen efforts.
After 3 failed tries.
All right. Then heading out next day, are you guys heading still due west?
Yes.
Is that right?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, we're just going to the keep, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So through those unexplored lands. All right.
Yeah, this is new.
Okay, so you head west now. Let me see here. Okay. So it is around. Let me see here. I need. Oh gosh, it's not with me right now. Give me 1 second. I need to grab one more book. Mr. Colin would make a joke about too many books.
Robin to the bedside table.
Right. The problem is, when you want the bottom book,
Yeah.
can I pull it out? I
Yes.
feel like I could do it, and then
They all
a
fall
couple
over.
times the whole thing is just collapsed.
It's like the old tablecloth trick.
Yeah.
That's right.
The real problem is when you have an unbalanced coffee table or side table that, that the top doesn't just sits on it, and you're piling up, and you pile that last one, and it falls on your foot. That's what really hurts.
Yeah. Oh, I don't want the
books
books to
happen to anybody.
Yeah, well, yeah. Like, I don't want the books to get dented either. Like, that drives me nuts.
Yes.
Mm.
So,
Well, that's why I stuck out my foot to try to save the books, and unfortunately, I landed on my foot.
All right. So, why don't who is going to be in charge of rolling for surprise?
Not it.
I can do it.
Okay, give us a D6 roll, please.
I can never remember which ones are good and bad.
That is not good.
Okay.
No. So, then let me check some
So
stats.
I'm not it next time. We know that.
All right. Oh, and George missed last session. Actually, Robert, you missed a lot of sessions too. So I guess if you rolled surprise, that means George, you're going to be starting with initiative when we need it. But
yep. Sounds good. I can't imagine that we'll need it, but
nah, why would you?
yeah,
Kev's going to get books.
exactly.
He's reading stuff and cackling menacingly. All right. Yeah, great. Okay, so I'll roll one more thing here to embrace the fully chaotic nature of this campaign. I am rolling a random reaction as well too. Not everybody wants to fight.
Yay! I enjoy that in the older games, and I've kind of
Totally.
incorporated. It seems like published adventures, like they're gonna fight you no matter what. They're gonna fight you no matter what. They fight you to death no matter what.
I agree.
Yeah.
It's just a different, we were talking about this last night, so the modern adventure, the modern games that are designed as a story where there's a series of set pieces and whatnot too, there is an assumed way that you're going to resolve those outcomes. Yeah, it's much more, as Arlen pointed out last night, I am much more interested in being, discovering what happens rather than being, having it preordained.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I encourage my player, and I kind of, since I've come from this older school tradition, I guess, I encourage my players to do that, and I don't mind if they go off the rails or like if in Starfinder, right? There's this living hologram, and it's gonna attack your players, but the players kind of set things up where they had a native of the planet and with them, and they're performing all the rituals that the native did. So I'm going to give him a diplomacy roll, and the guy killed it with plus role playing. He killed it.
Yeah.
The guy who plays the face, and I'm like, there's no reason for this thing to attack.
No.
Yeah.
But then that's not what the adventure says. The adventure says, oh, it attacked you, and it tries to kill you, and it's unredeemable, and that's kind of
why?
Why? That's not the point, right?
Well,
you let the players make their own story.
I ran for our Halloween thing in Starfinder. I ran basically a haunted house, but a crashed starship. And the end kind of boss was the Velstrax, which are the chitons in D&D, the chain demons. They have a really neat kind of backstory in Starfinder. So I had this guy who was from Verces, those cybernetic enhancing guys. Ancient Versian who was a worshiper of the Velstrax. He died. He's a ghost, and he lost all his people, and also can't, doesn't have that this weird pain gestalt relationship with him anymore. So the guys managed to use a bunch of different powers. So they share memory and mind link and a couple other powers to basically link mentally with this thing, and then the guys narrated through this weird scene of them in their most comfortable spot, and then talking about loss with this thing. So basically they grief counseled this ghost to death,
Right.
which was so fucking awesome and so much more interesting than what I had initially planned, which was going to be if they didn't die by one of the traps that he had, then, you know, negotiating it. But it was really good.
Right.
Okay, although in this last session, my guys just thought they could keep hitting the golem hard enough, and I had to be like, guys, there's a whole environment you can use. Not every encounter is fair.
Yep.
Oh man. Okay, so then the what? Let me quickly set up things here. Oh, we got a while to our break too. Man, that is great.
Setting up a whole treasure hoard? That's awesome.
Yeah.
Ah.
Treasure hoard.
Oh man, yeah. The what do you call it? Our this dalliance back into AD&D is really just an excuse for me to make use of some of the you know, impulse buys that I made over the last couple of years. What am I talking about? Years. This past year.
Yeah.
My AD&D collection has dramatically increased over the last little while.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, I'm going to assume that all of you guys are in the Vanguard here.
Yeah, so what we decided was everybody plus Amaguk would be Vanguard.
Yep.
Oh, and Amaguk is where? At the back?
I think he was at the
You have him at
front
the
because
very
he was...
top.
Yeah.
Okay, so he's way up front, and then you guys are the tip of the spear, as it were. Or he's the tip,
Yeah.
you guys are the blade.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay, got it.
But he's got instructions to run back if there's something that attacks him.
'Kay.
Right? To be clear, he's
Yeah,
not
yeah.
supposed to
I
stray.
was just gonna say we're the group that's supposed to avenge him.
Yeah. Avenge me! Smash. What is broken form found in a giant footprint?
But by the way, Kev, you always call us the Reavers of Thule. Don't we have an official moniker now that we're going by? Lion.
The pride of Thule.
The pride of Thule.
Yeah.
We should start using that more.
Well, I got campaign's been named that for a year now, so that ain't changing. You guys are the Reavers. Your characters are the Pride.
Okay. Well, we think we're the pride.
Token. Okay, and you guys can finally get your war cat back again too. So Kane is, wait for it, watching the camp. The rest of you guys are up front, and let's see here. What do you see? Actually, none of you guys see it because it's a prize. Shoot.
Right.
Oh boy. Okay, so that means Amaguk. It's been fun. It's been fun while you lasted there, Amaguk.
Right.
And you know what? We haven't had. Hold up. I've been. Here we go. No, that ain't what I want. I think this is what I want. Yes.
Oh.
There we go. I was wondering why all I can hear is the wind. We've had no music for the last little while.
Yep.
I think it's the one that has a horn section portion that is really loud. So my apologies if I blow your ears out in a moment here. Bwah!
Volume going down.
This is my channeling my inner Chris Nolan here.
Right.
Although it's strings, I guess, with him. There you go.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, here we go. Oh, fantastic. Okay. So let me go to the right layer here. We do proper. Oh, you're not
And
even.
all the PCs are on horseback.
I don't.
No, we didn't buy horses.
I did.
You bought a horse.
Yeah.
Oh well
Yeah.
then.
Yeah, then you're trotting along on horseback.
On a
I'm
Braxis.
horse.
Okay.
Yes, of course.
And I have a pet cat. Did the dog come? Did Dogma come also? Is
Yes.
Dogma just like
Oh yeah,
the
yeah. He's gonna have
camp
like
mascot?
1d4 hit points. I'm not sure if you want him up with you. Or
No.
not. Okay.
Dogma's just like a camp follower.
Yeah.
Camp dog. Happy getting scraps from everyone. And a few scratches behind the ear.
Oh yeah, we had John has been breaking what do you call it? Breaking his streak, and he did not have his dog die in the in the opening. scene. Okay. Okay, got it. Then. Just put this out. How big is this thing? Holy shit, that's big. I mean...
That's what she said? Is that what you mean?
I haven't heard one of those jokes in a long time.
It was too easy.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's what she said.
That's what she said. Oh, God. Rest of the time.
Okay.
They actually have a beer that you can get that's actually called that up here. It's a milk stout. But
Sorry, what was that, Robert?
there's a if you ever go to Beer Advocate, they have a lot of the top 10 beers. One of the beers is That's What She Said, and it's a short jog down the road to that brewery.
Nice.
Okay. Then let's let's get it on. I'm gonna actually do one quick thing here, and I'm gonna try and modify this map, especially if we've got someone who's mounted. I want to see if I can make it a little bigger. I may break Roll20's mind here, so let's see if.
Ooh. Okay.
I was going to say you're going to break Amagook.
Oh, nice. No, I'm good here. Okay, so. Okay. Boom. Nice. Look at that.
That worked.
Okay, cool. So this may require a little bit of zooming out, and potentially some. Yeah. Or what? Do I have you guys on this page already?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I do. Shit. Okay. I'm glad I went to the DM layer for some stuff. I was like, I don't have you here anyway. Okay, let me move you guys back. Object and tokens layer. Boom. And I'm not gonna put a horse in here, but just know that you're on a horse there, Iphigenia.
Yeah.
Because I got all the like pre-made horse tokens are kind of garbage and really hard to see.
Yeah, they're weird. And then you gotta link. You can't really link. You just gotta select.
Yeah, I can make it a token, then you accidentally keep checking your horse or.
Yeah.
Okay. So then here's what Amagook sees, guys. So I'll move you up here. So Amagook has been making his way along, and in the film version of our campaign, it's Amagook who is up front, and he's looking at the ground still, and he sees some other prints as well. And he stops and studies them, and let me see if he knows they are. Yeah. Okay, so he can tell that these things are not only, big humanoid footprints. We can see him studying them. There's some other strange circular hoof prints, big as well too. And he looks up. Okay, let me see. And what is Amagook's AC?
That's a good question. Because I looked at his character sheet.
Doesn't have any info on it?
It has 8 hit points.
It has 8 hit points, okay.
That's it.
So he would probably be wearing studded leather, I think.
Okay.
Huntsmen can wear what? Or are they like fighters where they can wear whatever? Well, studded leather wouldn't affect his movement. That's the lightest. So he's probably got an AC of 6. He's probably got a dex modifier of -1, or defensive adjustment of -1. So he's probably got an AC of 5 in total.
Light and medium armor.
Okay, there you go. Okay, so AC 5.
And you said that was with the dex adjustment of 1.
Oh, jeez. So there is something that is coming in. Fuck. So you guys each have a point of astonishing fortune, of course, and if you wish to spend a point of astonishing fortune for Amagook not to be smooshed by what's about to happen, you can feel free to do that.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's fine.
Okay. Okay, so Amagok, at the last second, he's sort of studying these things, these markings in the ground. And the last second, he sees something like a shadow fall over this, and he instinctively curves and rolls. And then, boom! This enormous stone, perfectly smooth, no doubt from the shore, smashes down into where he was sitting. And he has an opportunity to call out. And what you guys can see is... Yes. Is this, guys. Far up ahead there, maybe about 300 or 400 feet ahead of you, is a quartet of enormous humanoids.
Boy, that's not good.
Who look like this.
Oh.
Mm-hmm. They got good throwing arms, apparently.
They have really good throwing arms, yeah. And
how big was this stone? Basically bigger than Amagok, or?
the stone is probably about the size of Amagok's chest.
Okay, got it.
Oh, okay.
These guys stand about to double the height of a man.
Okay.
And with them as well, beginning to charge in, is a pair of enormous woolly rhinoceros.
Oh.
Okay.
I now can die happy. I got to use rhinoceri.
Woolly,
Are they-
no less.
But are they zombie rhinoceri? That would make you
Okay.
ecstatic.
Yeah. Well, give
Yeah.
it time.
Yeah, exactly.
Let's see here. Movement is okay. So, can it get to Amagok in a charge? I think so. 10, 20, 40, 10, 20, 30. Oh my god. So this thing is bearing down on Amagok. The two of them are going in, and they cry out as they're coming charging in. Guys, let's declare actions.
I
And then
guess
we'll roll some
they're
initiative.
hostile.
Yeah, honey?
Who designed this adventure? This is bullshit. I guess the wilds. I did actually roll their reaction, and I rolled like a 19 out of 20. Where the higher we get, the more hostile they get.
See, this is where I really wish that Jason was still with us, because making him giant and charging and defeating a rhinoceros would be.
Yeah. Okay.
Are they
don't
5
pay
foot squares
either.
together?
Iphigenia, would you like to get bigger?
What was that, Rob?
She's probably gonna stay mobile. Probably out. Malo is a
Yeah.
18 strength fighter, so
True. Okay.
I am,
Yep.
yeah.
Rangefinder.
All right. Magic.
call up Kane from the back. But
That's not what
And it's been a while, so if I do magic, I do nothing else. Can I take at least a 5-foot move?
Well, remember, if you can move before you cast magic, you cannot move
Oh,
after you
right.
cast magic. So if you're doing magic, so you have to do that cast magic in the second phase.
Okay. Can I run if I?
No. You can move and then you can.
Then I figure since Malo looks like he's breaking into a run, I better do this.
Is that a touch spell?
It's a.
Or is that a range?
I was thinking touch, but I think you're right. I think it might be slightly ranged.
Because I would stay back if you had.
So I'd like to at
Okay.
least move up a little bit.
I feel like it has some range though.
Yeah, you're right. I think this is enlargement.
what's the difference between move and run?
Run.
Times 2.
Run is faster, but you get an AC penalty.
Oh yeah, range is 5 per caster level, so I can cast 20 feet.
Nice. All right.
So
Has everyone declared?
If I make the horse run, what does that do? The horse, it's 60. The move.
That means you
For
can
light
move
war.
120. It's just your AC is reduced.
yeah.
Okay.
Horses are awesome. You guys should all buy
Yeah.
horses.
Yeah, I'm
great.
sure you're gonna
Yeah.
die and stuff. but-
Yeah. So George, don't get
Awesome.
further than 20 feet in front of me.
Okay, so are you gonna do a move first in your first? fades
Well,
or
magic comes at the end, so it's better.
Magic comes before move. Remember, it's melee, missile, magic, move.
Okay.
How far is each square, Kevin?
5 feet.
Thank you. Because I can't figure out where the drawing thing is.
Okay, there we go.
Oh, it's the one that looks like the hairbrush. It's supposed to be a ruler, but to me it looks like a hairbrush in a circle. It's like, okay, this is the Barberside option.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, huzzah. Thank you.
Okay.
So
Okay, so we got everyone is. We're one more to declare. Who's left here?
That's me.
Oh, Willis. Yeah,
'Cause
yeah.
that's what I was.
Yeah.
That's what I was trying to figure out. Let's see.
James is absolutely right. James is doing this morning. Mandalorian has us looking at our FFG Star Wars books. It really does. Yeah. And actually, in the session, you know, the charity session that we ran, George, that actually, because of the way that I just ignored the combat rules, I'm back to like, oh, this is a good game.
yeah, no, it was fun actually.
Look at my D6 rules.
Yeah, I've been collecting. I am working on putting something together to run.
Nice.
Cool.
Nice. That's gonna be a good new year.
Yeah.
Okay, and I got to play in the new year. I need to play in Paladin in Arlen's game. I need to play in Broken Lands in Carl's game, and I need to play Star Wars with George's game. That is part of my resolution.
Resolutions.
Sounds good.
Yeah. All right. So how are we here? Everyone's declared. Yes, everyone's declared now. Awesome. Okay, then George. Beat my 6.
Oh.
I'm so sorry.
All right, here we go. Come on, 6.
Here we go. Come on. Oh! All right.
Well, Emma-Gook's gonna run. I mean,
yeah, that's a good call. All right, so Amagok, unfortunately, the Rhino goes first. Oh boy. So this thing comes charging in, and is going to try and gore him. Let's see here. All right. That ain't good. Anyone want to spend well, let's see what I roll here first. It's going to be 12 damage. Anyone want to... Does he just take that damage, or does anyone want to spend a point of Astonishing Fortune to have him live?
I'll spend a point. He's been extremely helpful.
Okay, so it goes. What do we see as this thing goes charging past him?
It's coming right upon him, and like he sees it bearing down on him, and he starts to rush out of the way, but he's not going to make it.
Yeah.
But he accidentally slips.
Oh,
and
nice.
He goes sliding out of the way by mistake, and he tramples right over where he was a second.
Awesome. Okay, then I'm gonna make a roll, see if the other one spots that he's still playing possum. Nope, it does not. These things may be big and tough and strong, but they are dumb as a post. So let's see here. 1, 2. Oh, that's on the move mate, so he can't melee. He'll move on that. They're on missile. All right, so then we are in melee for heroes. That's nobody. Then we are in missile, and that'll be these. Oh, you can't move and wait. No, you can do the move and throw maneuver, right? Yeah. Okay, so these things are gonna do that. Could someone measure from where your party is to the giants, if you wouldn't mind? I just want to see how much, what the range is going to be for their boulder throw. Okay, so that's 10,
350 feet, it looks like.
40. Okay, so 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80. Okay. So they are running up. Boom, 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 in their giant strides. Boom, 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 and then each of them will unleash a boulder. What are we at? 2. Okay, so then they're going to take penalties for the attack rolls. All right, who's up front there? Let's see. Iphigenia. Lucky lady. You got off light last session where nothing attacked you. Now we got...
Yeah.
We are mounted, I suppose, as well, too, so that does make sense. What is your AC?
1.
1. Awesome. Awesome, awesome. Okay, so then it's effectively -1. because of the range. Okay.
They don't need much though.
They do not. So one of those massive boulders comes flying in. Boom! You're hit for 6 points of damage. DR will apply against that.
Okay.
Second one misses. Boom! And lands against the ground. Third misses. And then Amar, one will be against you. What's your AC?
AC is, I believe it's 2.
2? Okay.
Yep.
Oh, gosh, 19. So that is a big hit. Not a crit, though. And 10 points of damage. As this thing goes in. And they're charging, swinging those massive clubs as they go. All right, that was our... what do you call it? That was the missile in phase 1. On to magic. No one's doing magic first phase. So move. Our heroes can... Oh, actually, they won initiative.
Reagan was doing...
Reagan's doing a move and then magic.
Okay, so she keep up a bit.
Yeah, so that's how far Reagan can move.
Okay, that rhino's making its move in. You guys go ahead and move yourselves.
We do half our move, right?
Half your move, that's right, yeah. If you're running, so you do, basically your regular move, so it'll be 60, as you can move on your horse. I love the idea of her, the visual of her spurring her horse into action, too. That's fucking badass.
Yeah.
Okay. These are the first giants I've used as well too. I can't remember. I'm not sure we ever played to a level in D&D where we actually allowed I could use giants. So breaking new ground here.
Awesome.
All right. Has everyone moved for the first phase?
Yeah.
Excellent. Okay. Then it is top of the second round. No melee, no missile, magic.
What are these like? Can you hide behind these like formations?
Yep, you can assume they're like depressions. You could get cover from them if that's what you wanted.
Okay.
As long as the ones that make sense, right? Like if the depression is facing towards them.
Right.
But yeah, definitely take advantage of the terrain features if you can.
Okay.
Okay.
So Reagan has her knife out, slashes across her palm, and appropriately enough, the rune which she has to scream as she focuses on Malo is Torture of Women and Cliff Dweller and Husband of a Giantess.
Nice.
Awesome.
And then, right here, Nukchuk. Boom. You are big. All right. We're at our halfway. Do you want, Will? Do you want to take our? Oh, you got to take a call.
Sure.
Let's wait till he gets back, and then we'll take our.
Yeah.
So that magic has happened. So you guys can still move. Go ahead. Why don't you make your move for the second phase?
My understanding is my move is unaffected by the enlarge. It's
that's
just
right,
my damage. Yeah. Okay, great.
Yeah. And I cheated and moved the rhinos too far last round, so that's as far as they're going to go.
Gotcha.
How do you do like diagonal, or if I want to go to the side, or
I'm not fussed about just I'm going to count diagonals as one square. I know that you can abuse that, but I will abuse it with the NPCs as well. So
yeah,
equal opportunity.
It all works out.
Yeah. All comes out in the wash.
All right, cool.
Okay. Excellent. And then
Stay down.
yeah, no kidding. Holy shit, Iphigenia, that's awesome.
Yeah, so she make her a target, but
No, but it's.
I mean, I don't know if we want to fight these things. Fuck.
Yeah, but what do we do? It's like
I don't think we could get away. That's the problem.
Yeah.
Okay, so shock.
I might be able to hold all 4 of them if I can get close enough. I need to be within 120 feet.
Okay, that's
Okay.
awesome.
Yeah.
So then let's hear. Amar was move as well. What's Amar's movement? Is it like 50?
Yeah, he moves like almost as fast as a freaking horse.
So. Yeah. So let's do this. Let's just move them up. 1, 2, 4.
Although they have to be clumped up.
Okay. So.
Kind of mad.
Yeah. Did Amar move last segment? I can't remember. I can't remember if Will got the call before or after.
I think he moved. I think he did move. He got the call after first
Oh,
phase.
right. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
so that's the second.
Second move. All right. So he is making his way forward. All right, guys. So that is the end of round 1. Round 2, more favorable attack rate. Everyone declare their actions, and the initiative passes to Robert. So just let everyone declare, and then.
Yep.
Okay.
Check the range.
Can I ask, so the terrain on here, is any of that cover, or is that just,
Yeah, they're depressions you can kind of get covered behind.
Yeah. Sorry, Will. I just moved up Amar directly forward. You can move him to wherever you were intending.
Yeah, no, that's good. He was basically going in a straight line. I'm sorry about that.
No, not at all. You're a good son. Hell yeah.
My mom's sick. My wife's sick. So,
no.
Oh shit. Yeah.
Yeah.
sorry to hear.
Nah, it's all right.
Okay. So has everyone declared here?
No, I'm trying to figure out
Yeah,
the
let's
range.
Sure.
I gotta look range on something.
look. How far back?
No, I'm still.
Now, you guys can call in reinforcements too. What I'll do is just say it's like 1d... Because you have horsemen. You have a whole cadre of light horsemen and the heavy crossbowmen too. I'll say it's 1d6 rounds behind you.
Okay.
Okay, so if you do want to... Just so you can take advantage of those guys, that's
I think we
available.
should, just in case we need it. Yeah.
And you know
We're
what?
going to.
So the battle rules in Ash as written are confusing, and I'm not crazy about them. But I did see in I was reading my Birthright box, and they've got rules for like abstracting big groups of NPCs versus big groups of enemies that we could try using.
Oh, interesting.
You know, since you guys have an actual army, you know, and they do things of like differentiating between casualties and fatalities as well too. So it looks like it'd be a fun way to allow that to be a part of the actual game without it becoming a tactical miniatures game.
Cool.
So
Yeah, that sounds great.
okay, so everyone has gone. Then Robert beat my 2.
Come on, man, you got this.
There you go.
There you go.
There you go.
Nice. Okay, so you guys are up first. Let's do this round, and then we'll take our break.
Yep.
Okay, so first up is melee, which is I don't think anybody. No, and the rhinos can't get in, so they're not going to be meleeing. Next up is missile. You guys won, so Arter, you're up first.
All right. So, I think is it the same penalty for these guys? Yeah. So I'm gonna shoot at this giant,
Okay.
and that's at -4 to hit because
Okay.
of the range.
You know, while you're doing that, I'll add the bar
Nice.
too.
So AC 3 is what I hit.
That is awesome. That is actually good enough. Yeah. So give me a sec here. I'm gonna make sure the bar is showing up for you guys.
So running is.
Okay. Awesome. Okay, so one sinks in. It barely breaks its stride. You're on
That's
favorable
AC.
attack rate too.
That's not.
Ooh,
That's a miss.
That is a miss. Yeah, hits a little wide. So I guess they move surprisingly quickly.
Well, they're also at absurd range.
Yeah.
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 You know, it's a poor craftsman who blames his tools. Okay,
That's
so
literally the biggest bonus you could possibly have shooting with a longbow, because I'm a Grandmaster 18 Dex archer, so it's a hard shot to make.
it is a hard shot to make. I would agree. Okay, so then the I'm gonna roll. I'm gonna say they had 1d2 or worth of boulders on them, or stones, because they are inland giants. So let's see here. If I roll 3 or less, they are out of boulders. So here, he's out, he's out, he's out. One has one more. Okay, so he, the one is gonna, I think it's gonna be Iphigenia, because she is at the lead. Oh man, a terrible roll, a 2. This thing goes in, and as
I
it,
deflected off my shield and goes right back to no. If we were playing champions,
yes.
Right.
So you see this coming, and I think you know, the horse rears to the side because you're going in full tilt, right?
yeah.
Yeah, so you're riding in. This thing's coming down, and you duck to the side, and it bam hits where you were a moment ago. You rear the horse around and continue your charge in towards the giants. That's it for a missile first phase. No magic this round. So move. Anyone who's got a move left, you go ahead and do that.
So I have what I want to do, because I don't want, because a horse will just get slaughtered. So I wanted to like basically move up to here and have the horse keep going and me to kind of jump off.
Yep.
You know, so I could.
Yep.
Okay.
Give me a dex check, and then that'll be sufficient.
Okay.
Okay. So yeah, no, that's right. You guys go first. What is your horse's name, and what does it look like?
Abraxas. It's a white horse.
Love it. Love it.
Cool.
Nice.
Named after I think Alexander the Great was. No,
Oh.
it's not named after. His was Bellerophon or something.
Yeah.
But named after Pegasus or something like that. But anyway, I found it on a Greek horse name site.
Okay.
All right, so I guess I
A
roll
Greek
dex
horse
check
name
here.
site, man. You have some serious Google foo.
Yeah.
Okay, and then dex check. Oh, not that great. So test of dex, right?
Yeah. Yes, please. Also a
No.
Santana album. Nice. Oh shit. Give me. I think it'll be a D6 of damage as you clatter to the ground and you're prone.
Okay.
Unless you want to spend your astonishing fortune.
I used it to save what's his name.
Yeah.
Amago.
He's
Okay.
already done it to save Amago.
So 2 damage and you smash to the ground. You clearly
That's
need
fine.
to practice that maneuver a little bit more.
Yeah, it's fine. I haven't done it in heavy armor.
Yep. Yep.
All right, so but I have the horse kind of exit stage, so I don't want it to get.
Definitely. Yep. No.
Yeah.
It's hugging the cliffs on the side here.
Right,
Not cliffs
right.
with the depression, so it's not going to get targeted. All right. So then, has everyone else
Dang it.
moved?
Yep.
Who is? Yalmar has not been moved at all, guys.
Yep, that's right. Sorry.
Okay.
So you effectively would have 3 moves at this point.
Okay, the
That's
rhino.
fine.
So here, 1, 2, 3, 4. Boom, 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 boom. 2, 3, 4. Boom, 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 boom. And then the giants are going to. See here, 1, 2, 3, 4. They're starting to. 1, 2, 3, 4. Starting to slow down as they're getting their stuff ready, and then the one that has the that threw the boulder can't move this round. Okay, so that was first phase. Second phase, guys, we have hold from Arter. So we got melee or nobody, missile.
I had missile, but I'm prone, so I just get up, I guess. Is that okay?
Yep,
or-
you can absolutely do that. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, so you stagger to your feet.
Yep.
I guess move. So any of our heroes
Right,
who have.
I can't throw from prone. No, I can't throw a spear from prone.
I don't think so. No.
No, I don't think so. Okay.
Okay.
Unless you get flamed.
Yeah. Okay. So then I guess everyone else who needs to move on the second phase, go ahead and do that, and I'll start moving our adversaries here. Boom, 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 boom. They're slowly making their way down here to try and set up a charge. 2, 3, 4. And that guy cannot move again. 1, 2, 3, 4. He's moving forward. 2, 3, 4. And 1, 2, 3, 4. All right.
If I get up, I can't do anything else, right? I can't like set to receive charge.
You could do that for free. Sure.
Okay, I'll
Yep.
do that.
Yep, and allow that. Okay, has everyone else moved then? Giant Malo slowly making his way along there.
Yeah, but he's
what about-
pounding his way forward.
What
Excellent.
about our cat? About our, what is this thing?
Who's
Oh, that's
who's whose Warcat is Yason?
Yason is Kane's cat. Is
Oh.
it Prada the name?
Prada is the name of Iphigenia's cat.
Right. Okay, so I'm gonna put Yason over here because he's back in camp. Now, and again, you guys tell me if you're calling in reinforcements.
So how many hit dice do the cats have?
There a couple actually. They're not puny.
I think we should call in the reinforcements. It can't hurt.
Yeah.
And, you know. So
It
let's-
is what we
we'll
paid
do
them
that.
for.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean the missile fire will definitely help, especially if they're out of boulders. That was my
Sure.
concern.
Yeah.
Then give me a let's hear. So there's are you calling in both the mounted crossbowmen and the regular mounted soldiers, the light cavalry? Or are you calling just
We
one?
just want the
Mounted
crossbowman.
crossbowman.
Yeah.
Okay. Yep. So give me a D6 roll, please, and then a percentile roll.
I'll do the D6.
Okay.
I want to
I'll
do
do
the
percentile.
Cool.
Percentile, you
One.
want high for this one too. One
one.
round,
Okay.
amazing. Okay,
All
so
right.
30. So it's basically 33% of them. So that'll be 6 of them. Nope.
Great.
Is that right?
No,
12,
nice.
16. Yeah. So 6. It'll be 6 mounted crossbowmen who will be here in 1 round.
Nice.
Okay. All right. So I think we finished moving, guys, here. So why don't we do this? Let's take our mid-session break,
Okay.
and then I'll come back and I'll load up the tokens for the mounted crossbowmen, and yeah, and then I think I'll say it'll be at the end of this round is when they will arrive.
Great.
Oh no, that's not true. I'll start them at the bottom of the map because that's a long way to move anyway.
Okay.
So okay, good. Go back in 5
Cool.
then. And I'll put our
Awesome.
intermission music on. Where are we here? This is going to go down, and intermission music goes up. All right. Ooh.
All right, time to read up on hold.
So what's the plan?
I'm gonna try and get Amar to one of these kind of depression whatevers for a little cover maybe, and then I'm gonna unleash the radium gun.
Okay, cool.
That's my current plan.
What's the range on that thing?
It's 50 foot, so they've got to be a little close. But
Yeah, I was probably gonna stay here and try to stay behind the depression a little bit and set to receive charge from here. Hopefully get backed up. And I would say have the mounted crossbowmen kind of keep range and pepper them with arrows. And I guess this is like a high point here.
Where's
This other
that?
ridge. This other ridge here.
Oh, it's hard for me to zoom in. Hold on.
Yeah,
Oh,
This ridge here is like
Mhm.
up. So I don't know. It's maybe for Arter to shoot arrows.
Could be a good spot for Archer to stay at.
Yeah, I think next round I'm gonna run up and plant arrows and then just,
Pop, pop, pop.
volley
yeah.
fire.
Yep.
This giant. It looks like this giant here is trying to flank
Mm-hmm.
this guy here.
Mm-hmm.
These guys, I don't know. Maybe they'll jump over, jump down, whatever. What is that? Hopefully they're hill giants. I mean, if they're frost giants, they pack a wallop.
I don't even know what kind of giants they are. They're small. I know that.
I mean, hill giants will still pack a wallop at
Yeah.
4d4. Yeah, I can only take like one hit.
Is this a random encounter?
Yeah, he just rolled it randomly.
Okay, it's what I thought. I just want to make sure.
I think they're all random encounters. This music is so hilarious. Like, in the context of this game.
I keep. Let's see. The sound for it. Yeah.
I'm so disappointed about the One Ring second edition. I just got my refund
Yep.
today.
Yep. Yeah, it's real sad.
Yeah.
Especially since, because what they said was that they were basically done with it, right? That
Yeah, they basically the rights. They had lost the rights, and my guess is that the whatever monies that the licensor wanted had increased dramatically since there's a new Lord of the Rings series coming out. They decided it was worth a lot more. Is my guess, and they, these games don't make enough to support much, in terms of revenue. So that's my guess. Based on what they said.
One of my suspicions is that after Cubicle 7, because they decided to port the stuff to 5e with Adventures in Middle Earth, and I bet that somebody said, like, why isn't One Ring selling like Adventures in Middle Earth for 5e? And then they're like, well, we can't, right? We can't just create an audience for our niche in the RPG, basically.
Possibly. I think it always comes down to money.
Yeah. Oh, no, I'm sure it comes down to money. I was
Yeah.
just thinking that may be another factor, too, is that if they started expecting to get sales like 5e because they started doing Adventures in Middle Earth and then didn't get that there would be, somebody would be like, well, we need to change something.
Yeah, we'll see what happens if somebody else picks up.
But
the rights.
Wizards has so many of their own proprietary material. They wouldn't even try to go for something like that.
Yep.
Yeah.
I think.
Well, I don't
know. What
hard
do
to
they
say. I mean, when I worked at West End, they were constantly trying to get the Star Wars rights from us. Like every year, they would try to out.
PSR?
Yeah, it was WotC at the time.
Oh,
They try to outbid us every year. So just to take away the competition.
Yep.
And eventually they had enough money to do it. So we'll see. I hope that it somehow comes back because I like the game. I was excited about the edition.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry,
And I'm sure those guys are disappointed, the Cubicle 7 guys, all that work.
Well, yeah.
Right.
What's his name?
Yeah.
Gareth Ryder Hanrahan, I think?
Hanrahan?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I guess he was the lead on one of the books there, and on the one that was about Aragorn.
Yeah, the Errantries of the King was because they were going to do a Gondor source book and then a adventure book that was Aragorn as Thorongil in Gondor doing adventure stuff.
Cool.
Which would have been very cool.
I was hoping that they would just get to release what they had already worked on because
I wish they could just release what they.
I guess
they
the
were
license
they didn't want
just
to.
ended. I think they got cut off.
Well, they said that they didn't want to release something and then not be able to support it. But I feel like they should everyone should say just release it. We're fine.
Yeah, because it was if I remember correctly, it was basically backwards compatible with the other supplements. So you have a full
I wonder if it's going to be leaked at some point anyway.
Yep.
Oh, that's interesting. Yeah.
That would.
If not, I mean, I think that may be apart from like say Last Unicorn's Dune. This may be up there with one of the vaporware, RPG supplements.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yep.
I know that Dune did get a limited release, but I mean,
a friend of mine has it. He got it at the Gen Con when they released it.
Yeah.
Mm.
Of course, I'm waiting on the new.
Yeah, it's weird.
So I'm uploading a token for our mounted crossbowman. We got
a new angle. We got angle number 2 for Kev.
Yeah. Let's see here. Where is it? There it is. Yeah, it's my forced perspective cam.
I like it. You look like a giant.
Ah!
They're looking up at you.
Actually.
I'm huge.
Okay.
Anyway, Arlen, it's like every time I log in, you always hold the same pose. You always have the same look. I always think you're so still all the time. Make sure I log in.
Oh, I'm sure my internet has traditionally had weird issues with skipping, so that may even add.
No, but you hold pretty still when you're focused.
Okay, let me see here.
Is he there?
So what we're going to do, guys, is for hit points for these things, we're just going to, for your enemies, when they're hit, we'll have you guys roll a d8, and then that'll tell us what. Like rather than roll them each individually now, we'll just do it when it comes up. Okay. So there are 6 of them that are making their way in, and they will be able to start at the start of this round. Moving 2, and I need. There you go. Come on. Man, my internet, or the connection on Roll20 today is low. Boom, boom. Wow. Boy, oh boy. And this has been, remember when we first started out, I was lagging quite a bit there, or my camera was stuttering?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so here they come in I'll give them in a flying, kind of rough flying V formation here. They come flying in. All right, and who wants to be controlling those guys and moving those guys?
I can do it.
Okay.
You gonna do it?
Up their range on their heavy crossbows here.
So
80
they're
to 240.
Yeah, they're going to move 60. Their horses have a move of 60, so you can move accordingly. Okay, guys, so that is the end of that was the end of the round, I think. So let's Robert is still in charge of initiative. So guys, go ahead and declare your actions, and then we will start going through. Okay.
Turn on.
Awesome. Set for charge.
I already have this charge set, but
Yeah. Okay. Excellent. Okay, then, Robert.
Yep.
Beat my 5.
No.
Dill. All right, so melee is up first. Now, can I get in there? 10, 20. I should have charge. So yeah, Iphigenia, go ahead and make your attack roll and charge. Oh, I'm slowly losing players here. Let me hit reconnect.
Yeah, I lost your camera.
God damn it.
Oh,
There you go. So I'm back.
I got everybody back.
I got everyone back too. Oh, except for Carl. He's slowly making his way back. There he is. All right. Shit. That is not great. Do you want to spend... Oh, so we're in the second half of the session. I'll give you guys each a point of Astonishing Fortune.
Yes, I will spend it.
Yeah, go ahead. Reroll.
Reroll or...
Reroll, please, yeah.
God,
Does worse. Shit.
Oh, well.
Okay, so that misses, but the charge comes in on you. Your AC is a 1 right now?
A 1.
1, okay. So, let's see here. Right. Oof, that's a hit. Boom! As this thing slams into you. 11 points of damage. Cheapers.
Okay. All right.
Boom! As this horn slams into you. And then it is... it cannot trample because it has not had a long enough of a run-up. So you have that. And then the other one, I don't think it can get to you because of that cliff. It's going to fall over otherwise. So it will... I think that's it for the bad guys. Melee. Any heroes have melee? Iphigenia has made her attack already.
Nope.
Nope.
I made my attack to its face. This is
okay.
The beneficial thing, right? So
it is. This is the not beneficial. Last round was the beneficial round.
3.
This is 3. Okay, so...
So I don't have another melee. Okay.
Archer, I'll let you plant arrows as a move. As part of your move.
Yeah, but I want to run up to get closer first.
Oh, I see. Okay.
That's what I'm saying.
Here's what I'll let you do. This is... give me a dex check. If you're successful on it, then you'll sort of like slide to the ground, slam those into the ground, and then be able to attack on your second segment.
All right.
I may have seen Prince of Thieves recently.
A test of dex or a feat of dex?
The test, not the feat. There you go.
Nice.
Okay.
Excellent.
So the second phase. Okay, so then on let's hear. There's no missile from the bad guys. There's no magic from anybody, which means. Although hold on, let's see. Is the giant spellcaster gonna? No, I'm kidding. So the then is move. So these guys. Let's see here. This rhino is gonna move down. You guys can go ahead and move yourselves. I don't think anyone's gonna meet up just yet. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then the giants. 2, 4. 2, 4. 2, 4. Does anyone speak Old Norse? Apart from Hjalmar? I don't think so, right? And we went through this before. No, okay. So one of the giants at the back there kind of... and says something that no one understands. But he seems really happy, and that, I think, is a little disconcerting to all of you. Okay, so boom, boom, they close in. It's top of round, or segment 2. Iphigenia, you got a second attack?
I don't think so. I mean, if this is the off one.
You don't? Okay, so you missed it. Yeah, I was wondering why you had the melee.
The chart, I thought it was an even round.
No, sorry.
But the charge doesn't count as an attack, though, does it? It's set to receive. If it does, then I don't.
I don't know. You know what? Let's say it's not. That's fine. Go ahead and make your attack.
All right.
And I have a quick question for you. The horses, do they have to go around these depressions?
Let's say assume they do. I mean, they.
Okay. Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
I'll continue moving them while you guys.
I think.
Okay.
I think with the range, they can even be able to hit them even from that across.
Yeah, they're gonna attack on the next round. I mean, next phase.
It's not. I guess I'm delayed. It's not rolling from there. It is. I still missed.
Oh god, dang. Okay, unfortunately, that is not you. It's all just like fur and thick hide that you hit.
Yeah.
Let me get the bar going for that. Okay. Then has everyone? Okay, we got melee done. Next up is missile. We got Amar and we've got Arter.
And the horsemen.
And the horsemen, can they shoot?
Yeah, so they did a move, and then on the phase 2, they're going to do a heavy crossbow, and then they have to reload on the next round.
Nice. Okay, so their THAC0 is a 19.
Okay.
So the what you need is they need a 15 or higher to hit. So go ahead and roll 6.
Okay.
You know,
D20.
things. Yeah. And then
I got no hits.
No hits.
no hits. Okay.
I
All
don't know
right.
if you're
And then,
accounting for range too, by the way.
say again.
I don't know if you were accounting for range when you did that calculation, but they're still at a.
Oh, I did not. No.
Yeah, so they definitely missed, but.
Okay. So then Amar and Arter, go ahead and make your melee or your missile attacks, guys. And what are you targeting to? The rhino or the same?
I'm targeting this rhino right here.
Whoa. Okay, that is a really good hit. Okay. Let me set its bar for you, and then go ahead and make your second attack as well.
I'll only get one because I moved in the first part.
Oh, right. So, but you set your own. Yeah.
Set down to 1/1.
Okay. So you are good to go now.
I'll get more next round.
All right.
I'm going to attack that rhino beside Iphigenia
Okay.
with the radium gun.
Whoa.
Nice.
Okay. Does a radium gun?
I hope that thing doesn't have like a spillover.
Yeah,
No,
I can't remember. It doesn't have a cone, does it?
Yeah, it's a but I mean it's plenty big. It's a 10-foot
So you're
wide cone.
right.
At
So you're
50
shooting
foot
Iphigenia too, or are you gonna?
How would I'm not hitting Iphigenia. That thing's 10 foot wide. Let me see. Let me see here. Let's go.
Let's see here. So radium. This rhino's killing me. I'll put you out of your misery.
To there. That's not quite corner to corner, but that was close.
Oh, I see. You're gonna hit it so that it's just catching it in the clip. 50 feet long and 10 feet wide.
Right, and the 10 feet wide would be at the terminus.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
then I couldn't find. I don't think there's an
both.
attack roll.
You can get both, man.
Yeah.
You can get
Oh
both.
yeah, I
of
could
them.
hit that one too.
Yeah.
Is there an attack roll on it, Kevin? Because I don't think there is, but I'm not 100% sure.
Man, you know, there's no faster way for our friendly listeners too. No faster way to get yourself your comments deleted from the site and get banned from posting than shit posting. So,
Yeah.
Jesus
Yeah.
Christ. If you got nothing good to say, keep it to your fucking self. We don't care.
Yeah.
Was that on the YouTube?
Yeah, that was from last night's
yeah.
thing. This is why basic and expert is better. Fuck off. Then go fucking play it. Like, why the fuck are you watching AD&D session?
You're right. Exactly.
I hate this stuff and it's seemingly forced on me. Well,
Don't.
Yeah.
yeah. Anyway, yeah. So I think you could hit both of those rhinos.
All right, sweet.
Okay. So and your radium gun does
5d6.
I get an avoidance save for half damage
Right.
from them. So let me make my saves for the rhinos, and then it's 5d6 damage to each of them. Okay, their save is a 12. I make one save, I fail one save. And I'll say the
Right.
front one is the one that made this save.
Okay.
Okay,
That's fine.
just from where I positioned the roll, the 20s that came out. So go ahead and roll damage for the first one. 24, holy shit. So it'd be half damage for him.
Nice.
And then the second one,
Let's see.
There's the same amount of damage, and then like
well, I'll just let you roll twice.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
up to you.
it's fun to roll.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's fun to roll.
18, nice. Okay. Boom. All right. So this, like, you know, like weird, you know, negative effect that, or the, like scratches on the negative kind of like thing happens. And you hit those two rhinos and they both roar in pain. And alarm, I think, as well, too.
Yeah.
Nice.
So let's make a morale check for them.
Woohoo!
Oh, cool.
Okay, and morale in this is 2d6, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. No, they both are still sticking around. Okay, and then it is. Let's see here. Yeah, so that was missile. I think we're all done missile. We are on to magic, which is nobody move on the second phase. And then we are done, and then we're back into the more favorable attack rate. Although we may see some giants get into... Oh, I gotta move for the giants, too. So this thing is pissed off. And 10, 20, he can't quite get in there. 10, 20, good, good, good. Okay. All right.
I could use, if that Claris got some healing, I could use.
Yalmar will have Cure Wounds prepared.
Okay.
Yeah, so... All right. Then, looks like Arlen, you're going to be rolling initiative. Once everyone's declared their actions, we are on to round 4. Oof. That's a little better.
Let's see. What do I want to do here?
Oh, man. You know, and just not to fucking dwell, but the comment like, oh, it takes less time to make characters, like, that's the logic of, like, it takes me less time to make a can of chunky soup than to make a good meal. Like, yes, because that is clearly the only, you know, metric by which it matters to measure
Maybe
something.
he's just retaliating because there are a lot of. I mean, every day I see like a comment. Oh, BX is stupid. OSE is stupid. Why did you buy it? You know.
It's
Unlike
so, yeah. It's just,
I don't
you
know
know,
why it's so contentious. Just play. You know, they're all fun.
well, and
right,
if you don't, yeah, if you don't like it, don't fucking watch or don't play. Like,
Don't watch. I know that's the
Yeah.
thing, right?
yeah.
I get it. I'll stop posting.
Yeah.
George with his alt accounts. Why
Yeah.
are you playing Star Wars?
Right, exactly. For reloading a heavy crossbow, is that do they need to take an action, or can that be part of a move? I don't know what the rule is. I'm trying to look it up.
I think it's an actual action.
Yeah, that makes sense to me.
Yeah, because
so,
heavy crossbows are a little... the horse can move. They're trained horsemen, so
Okay.
they just won't be able to... Effectively, their rate of fire will just be 1-2.
Yeah, got it. Perfect.
Okay. Gives you an opportunity to reposition them then.
Yeah.
Check.
Oh, shit. There you go.
Hold on, let me check one thing. Range on
Awesome.
command.
All right, and while we're doing that,
Nope, that's not going to work. Okay, so...
enjoy exercising some editorial control here. Goodbye, buddy. It's been fun, motherfucker. Boom! Block hammer comes down.
Sorry, this should be a magic move. Okay, got it.
Turns out it's not just a Pathfinder that that draws what do you call it? Shitty posters.
It could be anywhere.
Yep.
Okay, so Yalmar is running so that he can get to Iphigenia. Unfortunately, Cure Light is a touch.
Yep.
All right. So we all ready to go here? All right, Arlen. Boom. Beat my 3, please.
Come on.
Nice.
Nice. All right, so melee is up first. We got Malo.
Okay.
All right, so he's swinging his now very large magical scimitar
Okay.
at this creature twice. Here we go.
Whoa! Sorry, which one were you targeting?
The one that I'm.
Oh, the one you're engaged with.
Yeah, exactly. So
Okay.
it'll do 16 points of damage. With the
Holy,
enlarged.
take a look at this. Woof!
No, man. All right. let's see.
Oh!
Here we come. So he slashes through, and like blood just goes spurting onto the camera.
Yeah, yeah.
And then here comes the second attack. AC
Nice.
0.
That's also, yeah, and whoa! The rhino dies.
Nice.
One of the giants kind of.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna go into Berserk Rage.
The subtitles in Old Norse say "Fluffy."
Aww. All right, I'm gonna attack with my spear.
Okay.
For this rhino, maybe I can finally hit. Oh, that's a hit.
Nice. Yep, that is definitely a hit.
And second attack. I don't know if that is.
That does not hit. No, unfortunately.
Okay.
Okay. So yeah, you skewer into the side and pull it out, but it doesn't seem to do much. Giant Malo, however, like just fucking nearly decapitates this thing. Is that it for our hero's melee? It is, which means it is the not Fluffy, but the other one tries to knock Iphigenia aside. That misses. That big horn comes by, and Iphigenia, you are not hit. It can't trample because it hasn't moved, but its owners can make a move up. Boom, boom, boom. That one that was crying out is not pleased, and I think it's going to charge as well. Go, 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 go.
Malo.
And Malo, what is your current AC?
My current AC is -2.
-2, that's awesome.
Yes.
Okay, then... so, okay, I need a 14 to hit you. And that is a 15. Swings its massive club. You know what? I'll just roll in chat because it's easier. Wow, 9 points of damage.
Yeah.
Boom.
Just in VR, thankfully, but.
Okay, and then
DR has been helping me. Shit.
he can't reach. Can he charge 10, 20? Yeah. This other guy's gonna. Oh, a charge only lets you move your move. Is charge lets you move double your move or your move?
It's your full move rate at the prorated.
Got it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So so none of the rest of them can attack first phase. All right. So then next up is missile. You got missile on the more favorable attack rate. Anyone go ahead and make your attack rolls.
How far is this one?
I'll get rid of that rhino as well too.
I'm gonna shoot at the one that's engaged with Malo.
Yeah.
And first shot.
Here we go.
Nice.
That's pretty good.
That is
Second
definitely a
shot.
hit.
Oh,
Nice. Go ahead and roll your d6.
That's a d66. That's not right.
Damn it.
Six.
There you go.
Hell yes. Triple damage. So that's 12 from that second shot. Wowzers.
And then one more.
Nice.
Nice.
And that hits as well, too. Holy smokes. So these three hit in and, like, right up near the neck area. It staggers back, blood spurting out from some really serious wounds, especially from that second shot. Anyone else have missile attacks? Does not appear. Oh, Reagan does.
Actually, no, I switched
Oh,
to
you changed to magic. Okay. Okay, then we are on to magic then.
Can you remind me how to do the... sorry, I'm drawing something on the map. A, how do I take that away? And B, how do I do the distance line? Just...
It's a little circle with the ruler in it.
there it is, got it.
Yeah.
It looks like a comb. It's supposed to be a ruler, but it looks like
Okay, hold on, I need to zoom out a bit. I might be out of range for what I want since you guys are hurting that guy so much. Nope, I can get him. I'm going to attempt to hold person on the giant to the front to the left. So this guy here.
Let's see here. Now, I don't know if you need hold monster in this version. Let's take a look at hold person.
So this enchantment affects men, humanoids, and giants.
Excellent. Okay, cool.
Okay. So range is 120 feet.
Yeah.
They get a sorcery saving throw. But if a single target is selected, its saving throw is made at -2 penalty.
Awesome. Okay.
So I was hoping they'd get closer together, but I think at this point...
Okay, so let me make their sorcery. Their saving throw is a 13, so I got an 11 or less to make the saving throw.
And then she flashes her palm again, already still bloody from the previous one. She says,
guys,
grief of unpaid, state of oppression, and toilsome work.
12. So because you chose to target the one, that one giant is moving in and suddenly...
Yep.
Wow. Nice.
And he's like that for an hour.
Yeah, so let's do...
wow.
Foof. Or I'll put just a color on him. Here we go. Purple is paralyzed.
Whole person can affect big ends, huh?
Yeah.
Yep.
All right. So that was magic, and then we are up to move. So he's not going to move anymore. This guy, let's see here. He's going to jump down.
I would have done it on Mammoth, but...
Boom, boom.
Or not the rhino.
Okay, and then this guy. Boom. Boom.
Like they're becoming prime radium targets.
I'm
How many
trying to do. I'm fixing the position
many-
myself.
Have you been tracking your shots in the radium gun too?
Yeah, that was
Yep.
one charge. He still got 18.
Love it.
'Cause
Awesome.
I've been jealous with that thing.
Yeah, that's
Mm.
true. I do like how this game plays up the
I love the
fantastic
little
tech.
weird, I love the weird magic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I gotta get this to the table, but unfortunately, I had a player in my. He was like a, I don't know. I said this. People said, "Oh, this game looks really cool," and then he took one look at the screen, and he said, "Oh, Thaco, I'm never playing this game."
That's too bad.
I mean, you can convert. It's so easy to convert it to a.
It's so dumb.
Yeah, like you can run it
Yeah.
and bonus up.
And
Yeah.
he moved away, so. there
Oh,
you go.
okay.
Oh, well, that's good.
It does make it
That guy
sound a
around.
little sinister. That motherfucker shit talked to Ash, so he's moved away.
Moved away.
Do not shit talk the game in front of Carl.
Right.
He's a fun guy and a good friend, and he just but he has certain ideas of how you play games. So he's in my 5e game. He loves 5e.
Huh.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, like you like what you like, right? So
Yeah, yeah.
It's not.
And he runs a fantastic L5R. So
Cool.
Oh, nice. All right, then, guys. So, Arter has seen everyone sort of ignore him right now, so you can feel free to try and do anything with him this round as well. That was the first phase, though.
I mean, Amaguk.
Yeah.
Amaguk, sorry, not Amaguk.
That's what I was fixing to say. Can Amaguk move basically to that one and wipe him out since he's basically immobile? I was thinking.
So
it would
even like an
move.
auto crit, yeah, like these are giants, so it's gonna be a little more difficult to just take one out altogether.
Okay,
Right, like
I think that's what he's going to do at this point. He's going to
Awesome.
focus on that one that's been L just
Yeah,
to
yeah.
go ahead and eliminate it.
Okay.
Cool.
Oh, I mean, to be honest, if he's there for an hour, yeah, like he could just deal enough damage. It's not gonna break the
That's
enchantment.
kinda what I
It's not like
thought.
sleep.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
if he's going to be there for an hour, I'd take out the other ones, right? Why waste?
Okay.
Because he's only got 8 hit points.
Yeah. Okay,
Oh, no,
so
no, the one up here is
hold.
giant.
So Ray Yalmar's gonna run. Actually, it says rum, so I think he's drinking. And then
Sorry.
the horseman can move.
Yeah, I moved him.
Amar, you got a missile the second phase. So on the second phase, missile is up first, which will be Amar, and then it'll be move for everybody. So Amar, what's your missile attack here?
I'm going to use the gun again on this.
Nice.
Try and get
Let me
rid
make
of
an avoidance save for him. Fails, I think. Yep, fails. Go ahead and roll damage. 5d6. Man, this is awesome. All right.
Not the best.
So. Oh! I'm gonna make a morale save for it again because you're using such unnatural stuff on it.
Cool.
That might. It's just got like unbreakable morale. It might actually. No, it's got a crazy morale. Okay, so no, it's not done. All right, then we are on to move. So everyone who has a move on the second phase, go ahead and move your characters, and then boom, he's down here. I shall move one forward. 10, 20, boom.
Archers.
Oh, and you prevented that guy from charging too. All right. Okay, and then next round. So this will be round 5.
Did we move the mounted crossbowman in the second?
I did. I moved him both for both
Okay.
phases now.
Okay.
Okay, let's see here. So,
All right.
All right, Iphigenia, plan to feel a healing touch. Magic.
Yalmar's finally made its way up.
Look here, oh my god, there's a lot of big stuff here.
Ymir's blood.
Nice.
All right. Enlarge is so good.
It's
Yeah,
awesome.
It's a good spell.
Yeah.
I actually forgot to ask the duration.
Oh, so we did. So I guess
Duration is...
I'm gonna cook. What are we gonna have him? What are we gonna have him do?
That's what I was fixing to say. Does he have a ranged weapon, Kevin?
He does. Yeah, he's got a
Maybe
spear.
let's move him up over to here.
No, he's got a bow. We'll assume he's got a composite short bow.
Maybe
Yeah.
move him up to here, or maybe
Yeah.
even have him like climb on this thing and slit its throat.
I was thinking he could move there and just pot shot that dude.
I found it, Robert.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
He's
so have
basically
him
behind
higher
him.
ground at least.
Mhm.
Yeah, enlargement is 1 turn, so what is that?
10 minutes.
10 minutes, yeah.
So why don't you do this for Amaguk, just to get it out of the way here. 1 second here. I want to check something. I want to check one thing. Paladin.
Yeah. I moved him like I'm sure like for a round he probably just sat there
Yeah.
playing dead. Now he'll get up. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. That
Like
was the
around-
logic.
So I don't think he'd be able to fire until this round.
Yeah.
I just moved him up there.
Someone give me a D12 roll, please.
I got it.
Maybe he doesn't.
I
3.
got a 3, Kev.
Okay, so he's gonna be completely unobserved by these. He's moving like a shadow.
Yes.
Yeah, so he goes scampering over there. All right, guys, so we got everyone's things determined. Arlen, you're still rolling initiative, or did you lose?
Mm-hmm. I'm
Yeah,
still
he's
on
still
it.
Still rolling. Beat my 5.
Oh, come on,
Come
Arlen.
on.
Oh.
Oh, okay, so they're up first. Then the first, so the giant that is engaged with Malo, he staggers back, blood pouring from where those arrows have sunk into his neck, and he tries to backhand with this massive club of his. What is your AC?
Is -2.
-2. He misses. The rhino is going to try and whack Amar. So Amar, what is your AC? Is what right now? 2?
2.
2. Okay, so he has. I need 8 to hit you. He does. That big horn. 10 points of damage. We've got a flanker here, and I'm gonna roll randomly. He could potentially hit 3 guys. 1 is Amar, 2 is Iphigenia, 3 is Yalmar. That's Amar, unfortunately. That azure robe of his. Boom, 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 boom. See, no way, that's a miss. So I think you got hit by that rhino. It knocked you off your balance. You saw just out of the corner of your eye this big club coming down, and you somersault back, and boom, it hits the ground and misses you. And then this last one can charge in, and I guess he's going after Iphigenia. I'm gonna give him a -1 to hit because he's on a weird angle right now.
Cool.
Actually, I'll roll randomly. It could be Iphigenia, it could be Yalmar, could be. No, it's Amar again. That robe is just such a attractive target. That one does hit. So let's see here. Boom, 13 points of damage.
Okay, I'm going to spin an astonishing point of fortune
Okay.
Yeah.
to dodge that, right?
Yeah. So,
Yeah.
bam, another one comes down. You manage to dodge that. The other giant gurgles and growls. All right, now heroes. Melee, what are you doing?
Are we on a favorable turn?
We
No,
are
we're
not.
on
No,
5.
that's what I thought. Okay, good. So I have 1 attack. I'll just try to take out this giant that I'm engaged with.
Mm.
So here we go, slashing with the scimitar. You see 3.
That is good enough, and I think.
Okay.
How does he
That's
die?
15. I think he's rearing up to smite me. And I actually kick him in the knee and bring him his neck closer down, and then slash through his neck. And he falls over, and I dodge out of the way before he hits the ground.
Love it. Okay, let me. Come on. There we go. And he falls to the ground. Blood spewing out of his severed neck. Arrows sticking out as well. Okay, then. Who else has a melee in this round?
Iphigenia.
Virginia, yeah. Go ahead, guys.
You're gonna attack the rhino with the spear.
Yeah, I'm going to go after the rhino.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Nice.
Oh,
Give
nice.
us a D6 roll.
Okay. Let me
Come on, 6. Come on, 6.
No.
2.
Plus 2, so 10 points.
Plus 2, so
Right.
10. Wow, jeez. Okay. Boom.
Oh, so close.
Yeah, but that's a really, really good hit. Amar, go ahead.
Now that missed.
Oh,
that
nice.
one does hit. Nice. Oh, I
Only
think.
5
Hold on.
damage, but still.
Is that right? Yes, it does. Excellent. But that is enough to take this thing down. So, Iphigenia, you get your spear sunk up to like where your hand is. This thing rears its head back, leaving Amar a perfect opening to deliver a single stroke that carries the shockwave through, killing that rhino. I am going to make a morale check for the giants.
Oh yeah, we killed the giant. Cool.
We
Okay.
basically cut them in half as
Yeah.
far as numbers.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay, so then, anyone else have melee? I don't think so, right?
I did both of mine, yeah.
No. Okay, then magic. Yalmar is
missile.
up. Oh, missile. Forgive me. Missile. Yeah.
All right. 2 shots on this flanking one.
Okay, go ahead.
1,
Nice.
2.
Awesome. Okay.
It hits.
Nice. That's cool.
All right. So you did a total of 7 points of damage. Good to see. And that means, there we go. Let me show you that. Show you that. Oop, come on, thing. There we go. All right. Anyone else have missile?
Not phase 1.
No.
Did-
Okay. So then it is magic. We got
Yep,
Yalmar.
Yalmar lays hands on Iphigenia and... Oops.
And he
Roll
rolls a
the
d8 on the floor.
Yes.
Nice.
Of course, he may not know that he's not supposed to actually put his hands on her without asking, but
Yeah. Yeah.
he heals her and then dies.
Okay. So Iphigenia heals for 4. And then, is it D8 or D8 plus 1?
I think it has a wisdom bonus, so
Oh, it wouldn't be wisdom. I can't remember if it's an extra plus 1 or not.
I think it's just D8. But let me check.
Okay. All right, so that's magic. And then we have...
It's just D8.
Just D8, okay. Move. Anyone have a move? Horsemen have a move?
Yeah, I moved the horseman and then I'm moving myself.
And Reagan has a move.
Yep.
Okay.
She's around.
Excellent. Okay, guys. So that, I believe, is the end of phase 1. Phase 2. We have any melee? I don't think so. Missile. We have horsemen.
Yep.
This could be dangerous. No 1 to 3s.
Hey, right. Let's see what happens. Here we go. 60 20s. I need 50. 1 hit. 1 though.
1 hit and 1. Okay, so roll a second. Let's hear. We have 1, 2, 3, 4 eligible. No, 3 eligible targets. Give me a D3 roll. 1 is Malo, 2 is Iphigenia, 3 is Amar.
I hit myself, which is fair.
Yeah. So go ahead and make an attack roll on yourself.
They thought he was another giant.
Yeah, totally.
It's true. No, I don't think that's gonna.
Okay, so thankfully you don't get hit. So 1 hit.
Yeah.
Go ahead and roll damage.
Okay. Oops, 6.
4 damage.
It's better than nothing.
All right. Well, they are giants, so I mean. All right,
True.
then it is.
Almost should be able to attack. He said he had a bow.
Oh, yeah.
He could
I think
probably
he's got
attack.
an hour to take this giant down. I think that's.
No, he's gonna shoot at this guy.
Oh, is he? Okay, cool. Then go ahead and make attack roll.
Who wants
So
to do
give
that?
me a D6 roll. His Thaco is 19. He needs a... if there's a range penalty, you can apply that, but right now he needs a 15 or higher to hit this guy.
Nope. Oh jeez. Roll the 1.
Oh, no! Roll a D3.
I'll just do D6 divided by 2, right? So,
Yeah, that's fine.
So
Which is
that's
2. It's against Iphigenia. That also makes sense.
Yep.
Give me another attack roll, please.
now watch this be a 20.
Come on,
Right.
No.
Oh, she misses. All right, it doesn't hit you. All right, then it is move. No, magic on second phase, which is Reagan. Oh, you might be muted, Robert. Oh, I can't hear Robert. Can you guys?
I cannot hear Robert.
Sorry, she's
There
going
you
to cast command on the one next to Iphigenia. And that does... Now, assuming that it's a 6 hit dice creature, it does get a sorcery save, or if its wisdom is above 13 or more.
Okay. Let's see here.
Range is 30 feet. She'll basically shout a word, and
What word?
most likely, well, she's going to shout "die," which basically will cause it to sleep if it.
Okay. All right, so it does get a sorcery save against this. Save is a 13.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Jack die. It fails.
Nice.
So it, with die.
It may fall down and enter a state of.
Yeah, and that's what happens. So it and collapses to the ground. So we'll put purple.
Wow.
Is
Reagan, man, that's awesome.
okay.
Yeah.
One of the few times I've been within range of things before everybody else kills them.
All right. Then it is move, and perhaps unsurprisingly, this thing we can have Amar and Iphigenia go ahead and make an attack roll against it because it is GTFO.
Nice. Come on, baby. This is where Daddy needs a 20.
Yeah.
Dang it.
I hit at least.
Nice.
Party
Yeah,
shot.
Okay, nice. Yeah. Okay, so then you get a parting shot on it. Yeah, that's a good one too. Jeez. So it's limping along. I think you cut sever some of the tendons in its calf, or the muscles in its calf, and it's limping along, bleeding as it goes. All right, then it is. I think that's it. I guess your guys' move.
Yeah.
So anyone who has a move on the second phase, you go ahead and do that.
I held, so I just don't do anything.
I do.
Right?
Yeah.
Huh?
Okay, and then I think that's everybody. We're on to a more favored attack rate for the next phase. And I believe initiative passes to Carl.
How long is the thing down?
Command is 6 rounds.
Okay.
Awesome.
Well, let Reagan, you can do the honors then.
So these aren't like single hit die goblins or something like that. Like it's not a matter of just like you can slit its throat and automatically kill it. You're gonna. I'll let you roll a crit effect on it, but you're gonna have to roll damage on this.
Yeah.
No, I think everybody should gang up on this guy.
Boom, 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 boom.
I rolled a 1.
1. Okay.
Reagan might do some. Reagan might take a
Yeah, remember
shot at that
so
queen.
just as a reminder, guys, wait until you see what I roll because I'm waiting until everyone has declared their actions.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Wait, what does she have? She's got a strong bow.
All right. Carl, beat my 3.
Come on, bro. You got this.
Yeah.
You go.
Oh.
Shit. All right. So first up is melee. I don't have anyone attacking in melee, so anyone who's attacking in melee, go right ahead.
Can you catch it?
20,
With her half move?
Well, I'm running, so I'm losing my. I'm charging basically.
You're charging. Okay. Yeah. So go ahead and make your attack roll.
Go.
And you got your favorite attack rate too.
Yeah.
That one's a miss. How many astonishing?
Oh man. Oh, sorry. I do have a. So on my second. So I missed twice. I have 1 astonishing fortune point left, so I will spend it.
Okay.
Here we go.
That is good enough.
God.
Yep.
Oh, good. Okay. So that's a 13 damage.
All right. Huge hit. He's nearly down.
Somebody hit this guy.
I'm trying to.
Reagan's got a missile in case. But...
Yeah.
go ahead. Yeah, we're on missile now, guys.
Okay, Reagan will take a shot with her short bow.
That hits.
For 1 damage. Can I re-roll the damage with an astonishing point?
Yeah, I'm fine with that.
Okay. So
You're using up a resource, so.
That's a 1d6. She really wants to take this.
Yeah, no, I'm afraid he's gonna get back to his tribe and bring more.
Okay.
Yeah.
There you go.
4. So that is enough to kill him. What do we see as Reagan as well, hold on. What did you have out before? Did you have this out? You had the bow out the whole time?
Yeah, she had the bow.
Okay, that's fine. All right, then, yeah. It's...
Yeah.
You kind of cut it, Malo. It spins around with its club, and it's getting ready to hit you again, and then... boom, it drops to the ground. All right. Now, we don't need to go through the exercise of you guys rolling damage. Now that you've got control of the battlefield, we can assume, unless you're taking hostages, that you're able to slay both of these giants. Is that what your intent is?
Yeah,
I think so.
I don't think we're going to take hostages.
Okay.
Mhm.
Excellent. Then, we need...
Actually, I'm
I
sorry.
think we should cut off all their heads and
Yeah.
put them on spikes and as a warning to other giants, don't mess with us.
Yeah.
Okay.
Kev, actually, I think I may have actually made a mistake. So I don't think. Yeah, she couldn't have had the bow out because she did magic the previous round, right? Not the previous round, the previous turn.
You slice your hand with some sharp object.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, you need to do that. Well, that's... You know what? That's... Whatever. I don't think that's going to make or break our... our session, but good. I appreciate you keeping track of that. Okay, then, guys, what I need to do is, well, anticipating the loot-hungry heroes that you are.
Yeah.
Oh, we need to fund our army.
That's right.
Yeah.
We're talking about
Do you want to know how many fish you find? Because that's a lot.
Well,
Actually, yeah.
That the cats will eat it, right?
Okay, let's see.
people will eat it.
Yeah, true.
Woof. Okay, so let's see here. On these guys, in a bunch of mixed coinage. 14, 20, 25. Woof. Jeez. Not bad. Okay. And then. One second, I want to check one thing here. Well, good. First off, congratulations on downing your first giants, guys. That's
Yeah.
awesome.
I was terrified at first.
I was afraid.
We're liable to get our butts handed to us.
Yeah,
but
I thought the same
I'm
thing.
telling you, Reagan came through.
Yeah.
That was awesome.
Yeah.
There's days when my dice are on fire, and then there's days like today where I can't roll higher than an 8.
Yeah, I'm okay with that.
The boulders are crazy damage though.
Yeah.
2d8.
Yeah. Well, I realized we couldn't run because
44 is not light damage either.
I mean I only got hit once and took a significant amount of damage.
So on these nomads, who is feeling lucky?
Yeah.
I think I used all my luck.
You're feeling lucky?
Yeah.
Give me a d4 roll, please.
Come on, Carl.
Yeah.
I'm seeing whether they've got their horde with. Hey! Nice. Okay, so then that's 25. I've just sort of mentally was like, well, maybe there's a 25% chance of them having their horde with them. They're nomads. So they do. So you're going to have to give me a moment, guys, to quickly roll this stuff here.
I'm sad about the rhinos. Those have been kind of neat.
So the rhinos, you actually have, those are large-sized creatures, which means that you could potentially get a bunch of meat off of them. I mean, you guys do have a lot of meat already.
Yeah, we could have the men come up and butcher them or do whatever.
Yeah.
You know that I was looking at the Huntsman, which is what Amagood was.
Oh,
and I was
right.
like, my next character, I may play one of those because
Huntsman looks
even if it's a regular animal or a giant one, he can like subdue those.
Yeah.
And that's pretty cool.
The huntsmen are awesome. I think like Jeff's division of the thing into like the ranger kind of hunting evil things, and then also having a huntsman that's just a strict, wild thing is great.
Yeah. Yeah, because the huntsman wasn't in first edition.
No, the huntsman and the ranger are kind of those two classes were kind of bundled together into what's the AD&D ranger, and I love that he's separating them out into two different things.
Yeah.
Okay. It's 10, 12, okay. Oof. All right, and then giants carry a lot of stuff, guys. Oof.
Awesome.
Okay. And what is happening right now? I'll let you guys fill in kind of the narrative of what's happening in between. You haven't lost any of your henchmen either in that.
Yeah, we've done well.
Yeah.
Maybe we'll have Amaguk just scout around just to make sure there's no more on the way.
Okay.
Reagan fills up her horn and passes it around. It looks like Iphigenia and Amar need it, and Mala.
Yeah.
And that's,
everybody will get 8 more hit points.
Awesome.
Yeah,
Sweet.
including Reagan, since she had to do a little bit for her.
Okay, that puts me right back to full.
Okay.
Perfect.
Hmm.
And then we send the horsemen back, I think, to the main group.
Yep.
Jeez, guys, you really lucked out here.
Awesome.
Now, would you kindly give me? I need 2 people to give me percentile rolls, please.
I'll do one of them. I'll do the other.
Okay.
31.
And 98.
98.
98. Awesome.
Yeah, that is awesome.
I'm rolling a lot of 90s in the
Yeah. Yes.
It's awesome till you search for water.
Today's the day you need to roll up a roll master character.
Right, yes. Totally.
Oh, I had this awesome... so one of the... viewer in New Zealand sent... he listened to the episode of the podcast about Rollmaster, and he was painting a house, so he blew his way through the library of podcasts. He sent me these fucking incredible house rules that he's got for making Rollmaster easier to run.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, it was really cool. So I'm gonna take a look at them this weekend because James and I from our Sunday games have been talking about getting Rollmaster, and I've been threatening Arlen that I'd inflict Rollmaster and his tables on him too.
That's yeah. It's... I'm gonna watch. I want to watch that.
Okay. Holy smokes, guys. All right. So, because they've had their horde on them, and because they apparently have done some kind of looting, there's a substantial amount of loot that is on these guys here. We'll start with the magic potions. There are 2 magic potions that are on here. And if anyone wants... Does anyone have Detect Magic as a spell? Remember, as a host rules, you don't need to... You do. If you want to use up a first level spell, I'll let you identify these 2 things.
Yeah, I will.
Okay. It is a potion of cure disease and a potion of water breathing.
Oh.
Reagan would ask for the cure disease.
Sure.
Cool.
One of the few times that she actually will take a magic item, but she
Yeah.
recalls when she had a disease that...
Right.
Yep.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
Cheapers. Yeah, this is the thing that's so much fun about these. This was a random encounter, a bona fide random encounter. And actually, I used the encounter tables from the Monster Manual 2 instead of the ones I set up, because you guys are getting a higher level now.
Yeah.
And So let's. Okay. So here's what you find otherwise within there. There is a chest that they've got that contains, and it's a pretty large, chest. It's like a repurposed version of maybe like a closet or something like that. Or not closet, like a wardrobe. That contains 6,250 gold pieces.
Whoa.
Nice.
There's the 2 potions.
Yep.
And there are 3 gems.
Mm-hmm.
First gem you find in that hoard of gold is an turquoise that is worth 17 gold pieces. So not bad. You also found a formed piece of amber in a bit of like a what looks like the remains of a mounting or a setting on it. The setting is too damaged to really be of value, but the amber itself is worth 110 GP.
Oh.
And then within the largest, the one that was at the front there, within his his personal effects, if you were, which is like bones and like skulls and stuff. Like it's just the kind of detritus you would find in that a giant would carry around. In addition to their giant size, like survival, equipment, you find this emerald, and the emerald is about that big. And the emerald, you're going to estimate its value at 850 gold pieces.
Wow.
Nice.
That's
All
awesome.
right, so
Wait, no. That's the violet garnet. Sorry. That is the second. I forgot. It's 4 stones.
that's what I was counting 3 gems. I'm like, wait a minute.
emerald-
Which gem are we at?
The emerald is actually worth... There's a violet garnet that you find that's worth 850. The emerald is worth 4,000 GP.
Hell
Oh my
yeah.
god.
And then you also said a violet garnet, right?
Yeah, a violet garnet that was worth 850. So let me total up I think because it'll... the math...
You do that, and I'm going to write it.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Is so the total haul here, guys. The gem you're going to lose 10% on for conversion into coins. All those gems,
Right.
so just bear that in mind. But it won't count towards, or won't penalize you for your XP gain.
Cool.
Plus 17, plus 850, plus 110, plus the potions. Right. Where are they? Okay, plus 400. Plus... cure disease. 300. Alright, cheapers.
Kev, I went from thinking you were going to be a killer DM today to Monty Hall.
Yeah, really well, and this is the fun with
I
this
know.
kind of thing. Like, the random encounter, I rolled max amount of the things, and with how much damage the rhinos were doing to you, I thought, like, I'm gonna kill at least 2 characters today. But,
Yep.
the ways,
I
and
thought
then,
so too.
yeah, and then just the random rolls for loot just worked out in your favor.
It's awesome.
Yeah. Okay, let me calculate the XP for the...
Well, and to be fair, it kind of is evening out over the course of
Yes.
the entire campaign.
Oh,
yeah.
That's working very well.
Yeah.
Not,
Well,
not
it's-
at all a complaint.
Well,
This
I
is a lot of
mean-
fun.
Things worked in our favor. The 2 spells that just took out a whole,
Yeah, oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
and we had them in a good. We got them funneled in a way. So
Yep.
Yep.
We had a
Yeah.
good spread.
I don't think I made 1 save out of all the saves that those things could have made too. So,
Yep.
okay. How many points?
Raving
Yep.
just that good.
How many points of astonishing fortune does everyone have left?
All right.
I have 2 still. Let's
Oh, wait,
see.
you
Zero.
gave us one, though.
Yeah.
After
Midway
the
through
break,
the
so
session,
yeah.
No, I only have 1. Yep.
I have 0.
That's right, I used it to kill the giant.
Okay. 1, 2,
and then XP for the giants and the rhinos. Wow.
4. Okay. Wow, guys. All right. So, you are decapitating these things and leaving them as a warning for others. Is that what I heard?
Yeah.
I'm wondering if we should burn the bodies, though. Leave the head, burn the bodies, so they.
Well, I'm not going to use the last charge of them.
No,
Yeah.
I've got burning hands,
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
so I could use burning hands to.
Well, we're having the men cut in the meat, dress the animals. We're not
Can we just-
right. The rhinos.
Can we
Yeah.
just dismember the giants? I mean, so like I mean, they aren't going to get back
Wow,
together again, right?
It's a good question.
Regan, you're bloodier than I am. I'm surprised. I just cut off their head. Dismembering that's almost Ixian of you.
Awesome. Okay,
I'm
so
happy either way.
we're ending a little bit early, guys, but I think that's probably a good point to wrap up. We'll award some XP here, and
Because if we need to, because of dressing the animals and cutting up bodies and burning them.
Yeah.
If we need to, we can camp on this area here. It's got it pretty good.
yeah, well, with Amagok's help, I think you're gonna have that. Plus, there's likely cooks, and you can assume that you're gonna be able to eat rhino steaks for dinner this evening.
Cool.
So
Make
then,
sure that-
giant meat.
Make sure that that weedy cleric doesn't throw any giant parts in the rhino stew. I don't want to eat no humanoid.
yeah, he. Well, I mean, Ymir needs some kind of pacifying.
Well, you can go eat giant in the corner there.
Yeah.
Okay, and once again, enlarge proves to be the best spell in the game.
It's awesome.
Yeah,
I don't know.
It is.
I kind of like that whole person.
that whole person was really
That
effective.
was great,
yeah,
too.
Yeah, jeez.
Well, see, if I'd been able to get two of them together within 10 feet, it's like they would have both had to make a save, but not with the -2.
Yeah,
So
Cool.
-2 is
it is. I failed that save by one
Wow.
point. So awesome. All right, guys. So then you are each walking away. This is with your 10% XP bonus. You are each walking away with 3,838.
Wow.
3,838. Wow.
Yeah. Level for me.
Nice.
But
I'll
I'm
be 5th.
getting closer.
yeah, I made this too.
Excellent.
Awesome.
The
So that was
Warlock's
3,008. Yep.
Yeah.
3838.
Awesome.
I'm 125, but
Reagan then, but she's been out for a little while, so that's.
That's great. What did anything happen at 5 apart from? I can't remember. Did Warlocks get 3rd level spells then, or 2nd level spells? No, 3rd level.
Yeah,
I
actually
think
really
we
close.
do. No, well, let me see. Before I say that.
I know they sort of peter off at a certain point, but I don't remember.
They do, yeah.
I don't think you.
Warlock 5th level. Yeah, you get 3rd level spells.
Yeah.
Woof. Now the kid gloves can come off. Love it.
Right.
Awesome. Cool.
Okay, that's great.
All right, guys. So for those listening at home, thanks so much for joining us for session 23 of our ongoing Astonishing Swordsmen and Sorcerers of Hyperborea campaign. It is interesting to know, 5th is the highest level of all of our characters, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
I'm 5th.
after a year of bi-weekly play, we got 5 levels out of it, which is
Yeah.
feels about
That was
right.
good.
Yep.
Yeah.
How does the hit points work again when we level?
It's half hit points, rounding down on even, half rounding up on odd.
Got it. Okay.
Yeah. And the sorry, so for those listening, as always, if you have any comments, questions, or concerns regarding the session, please don't hesitate to leave a comment in the comment section below, and we will endeavor to reply in a timely fashion. In addition, if you want to pass any kind words along to our stalwart players, the Reavers of Thule, then please feel free to leave a comment, and I will be sure to communicate that to them as well. You can also reach me on Twitter. I am there at Dungeon Musings. You can reach me by email as well. My email address is dungeonmusings@gmail.com. You can also follow a link in the description of the video to, if the game looks cool to you and you haven't played it before, you can purchase PDF and PDF copies at that DriveThru RPG, and physical copies, the beautiful physical copy of the book at Northwind Publishing as well. We don't take a cut of any of that. We just happen to love the game. So if you do want to get a copy of the physical book, you can do that. You can also find a link in the description of the video to something called Heroes Save Villages. That is the charity fundraising campaign that we run on the channel. All donations that are received through that go directly to SOS Children's Villages International. It's a really terrific organization that benefits over 80,000 orphaned and abandoned children around the world in over 130 countries. And from now until noon on January 1st, 2020, we are running another raffle. And the grand prize for the raffle is a platinum edition of Beadle and Grimm's Baldur's Gate Descent into Avernus. This box set was donated by them for the purpose of this charity, and new, this product runs $500 US. So it is the tickets are only 25 Canadian, and any works out to about 18 bucks American. Each ticket gives you one chance to win that grand prize, and if you haven't seen what's in those things, it is an insane amount of handouts and the full adventure and miniatures, and a miniature that you can only get from there, this massive infernal war machine, and maps and soul coins and a bunch of other cool stuff. So it's a really incredible product, and because they were so generous in donating it as well, I'm going to cover the shipping. So wherever you happen to be on the planet, I will cover your shipping to get the box to you if you happen to win. To get raffle tickets, you follow through the link in the description of the video to Heroes Save Villages, and you can find this option to donate for raffle tickets, get as many as you like, and then I will be doing the draw live on January 1st to see who wins. And again, all donations that you make go directly to help SOS Children's Villages International do the very good work they do to help those kids. None of it goes to the channel. None of it goes to any other middleman. It all goes to help out the orphan and abandoned kids who benefit from their services. So in addition to that, I also, if you don't win the grand prize, I've donated a couple other things too, including a core rulebook for Pathfinder 2nd Edition, a bestiary or bestiary for the Pathfinder 2nd Edition, and a copy of Starfinder's new character operations manual. So if you don't win the grand prize, there's still some other cool prizes you can win. So that's it. Now until noon on January 1st, you have an option to win that sucker. Last but not least, I want to thank my players. The brave Reavers of Thule, who have once again proven their mettle and defeated an adversary that could have meant their death. So, Robert, Arlen, Carl, Will, and George, thank you so much for playing today, guys. This was, again, a shit ton of fun. I cannot wait to see what happens next time.
Yeah, thanks, Gav. That's awesome.
Yeah, thanks for running, enjoying it.
Awesome. Okay, well, thank you, guys. Then, until next time, for those listening at home, thank you again for joining us. And until we see you again in the frozen wastes of Thule, happy gaming.